changing more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. You're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready? Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it? There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Now, it's Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern bike like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp. Straight limping, booze from drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain, balloon filling, whack.
I'm Denny Hamlin, and you're listening to 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio.
I'm Bubba Wallace. You're listening to 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio.
I'm Ross Chastain. You're listening to 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio.
Top dog, get down. Radio won't play me, but still I got the kids around the world going Kid Rock crazy. And wicked witches be flying on broomsticks. Kid Rock be coming with the boom, boom, boom. Yes.
I'm still so very easily entertained. After all these years, it doesn't take much to pop my crowd. And I don't know when they recorded all of those, but it looks as if every NASCAR driver recorded, I'm trying to go back to the email, recorded those liners for 102.5 The Bone. I got an email from John Brennan. Oh, just says see attached. Feel free to use these if there's anyone you like. I'll be playing them all every day for the rest of my life probably. They must have had the because if you don't know, the 102.5 The Bone carries the races on Sundays, and we have a great relationship and partnership with the Motor Racing Network, MRN. Bob Quick, I believe, is the guy who's the boss over there. He's actually going to be coming to town the Friday before the NASCAR Truck Series, and I see an email here. We had drivers record new liners for you during production days last week, so very, very cool. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is John Senning. He is Dizzy. Thanks for being here. Find a way to get up in the mix and interact with the show. You can call us 800-771-1025. Also on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. And we like to push people to the vroom, vroom room. We are live streaming video. How's it look? I feel like the light, it does look pretty good. The lighting's a little, let me see how you look. Keep talking.
All right, I'm over here, just chilling.
It looks pretty good. It's a little dark. The room, not you, but it looks
Both.
Okay. Because it is darker in here.
Yeah.
So who makes the lighting decision? Like first, it's got to be Carmen. Carmen sets the vibe for the day, and then we.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I came in here, it was pitch black both days, so I left. I was like, "Who does this?"
I don't hate it. It's crazy because this is the way we have to have it for Bone TV, and I've made peace with that. It's fine. But you go into the Magic Studio. If you go over to the Magic Studio, like around, depending on the time of year, 5:30, 6 o'clock, it's like the whole room is glowing orange, and they just get all of this sunlight, and we are essentially trapped in a dark dungeon, but, anything for the stream.
Don't you think you're getting blasted with the sun in your face, too, in its setting?
I do believe that you almost have to wear sunglasses if you're doing an afternoon shift over there. I was looking immediately for anybody St. Mark's Skunk Ape.
That sounds very wordy, and we would have remembered
yes,
that. Yeah.
I agree. Shout out to St. Mark's Skunk Ape. We always make it a point to try and and call somebody out who looks new. And even if you're not new, you're new now. I do want to give a big shout out. Speaking of Vroom Vroom, speaking of NASCAR community, to Chris Lewis over at Great Bay Distributing. They hooked me up with passes for the Craftsman Truck Series.
Nice.
That is coming to St. Pete. If you don't have tickets, you can still get them. It's a whole new angle on the Grand Prix in St. Pete. It goes down Saturday, February 28th. And I don't know, man. I really feel like, without knowing a bunch, I think this is a testing ground to figure out if they could bring the Cup Series to St. Pete. I don't know if you could. You ever been to the Grand Prix?
No.
Yeah, I've never been to the Grand Prix either, which feels wrong at this point. But I don't know if you would have to schedule it in and around the Grand Prix because it's so much work to build the track and take it down. But what's crazy is the Cup Series that week is at a road course in Austin, Texas. So, I don't know what that means, but maybe they're looking for a new early season road course, and that could be right here during Grand Prix weekend in St. Petersburg.
Wouldn't that be awesome if St. Pete just became a vroom vroom town?
Dude, a vroom vroom community. Yeah. I would absolutely love to see it, and you never know. I think St. Pete is great because it's kind of in the middle of the state. Like Daytona, depending on where you're coming from, it can be a big journey, and we're on the West Coast, so I guess it's the same, really. But as far as in the middle of the state, you probably get a lot of people from down south. You get a lot of people from the north. And what a great place if you lived in a Georgia or North Carolina to be able to go first week of February and have a little vacation, get a hotel, and watch some NASCAR through the streets of downtown St. Pete. So dreams come true, and hopefully we'll see NASCAR. I know that Mike from Mike's Weather Page, he has a truck in like a full sponsored truck.
Oh, word.
In the truck series, and I believe that he said he thinks he can get me down into the pits. So, dude, I may have to change a tire or two.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great time. Do not forget, this Thursday, it is, I heard Drew say it yesterday, and I think he's probably right, the most impactful day in the history of 102.5 The Bone. Across all the stations here at Cox Media Group, we are doing a 24-hour radio-thon. It will begin with this program, which is going to start at noon on Thursday. We'll take you up to 4 o'clock. We'll have some people stopping by. We'll have some special guests on the phone. Drew's still going to hang with us in the 3 o'clock hour. We'll take you up till 4 o'clock. Then Drew. After that, Mike O and Corey are going to have a special late night program that's going to go into the wee hours of the morning with all sorts of people stopping by. And it is all to benefit Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. The goal between our sponsors and all of you out there with anything you could possibly give is to raise $1 million. I'm just now, like, I understand it's a pretty basic thing to understand. It's a hospital that helps kids. Like, that's all you really need to know on the surface level. But I've been reading through a lot of the paperwork that they've given us and talking to some parents and things like that. And you barely understand all of the things. And I'm saying this for somebody who hasn't lived through it. You barely understand, like, all of the things that go into supporting the families that are there, the actual medical side of things and the science side of things when it comes to healing children and advancing that. It is, the amount of good that Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital is really, the amount of good they do is hard to put into words, and we're going to do our very, very best to raise a bunch of money, hopefully $1 million between all the stations, and they're heading into their 100th anniversary. So please make sure you listen up on Thursday all day. You'll get some bonus radio into the night, and it's going to be for a great cause. Diz and I are trying to plan 4 hours of commercial-free programming that I think we should be able to handle no problem.
And I'm very competitive. I like to kill it at whatever we do.
Oh, you want to make sure that we raise more money from the Bone Fam between noon and 4 than any other show?
Yes, and I think a great way to do it is we put a number on something. Yeah, you know I'm going.
No, are you going to say the thing you texted me last night?
Yes.
Oh, you should say it. Say it. You're backing me into a corner, which I don't necessarily like, but it's too good to not say out loud.
So we put a big number on it, like a number we really, truly want to hit. And we have a wheel with just a bunch of things John shouldn't be partaking in during this competition with Pat.
Yeah.
And we spin the wheel if we hit that number, and you have to consume whatever is on
that. It is an insane, like, the Agent of Chaos name has never been more true. than with this. And
Just
it's
think Pat could go call himself and be like, I'm dropping this money. Spin that wheel for your boy.
He absolutely. I'm open to the conversation.
Okay.
It's hard to wrap my head around just based on how much I've been kicking my own ass.
Yeah.
But if it meant a big donation for the kids, I would have to do it and then just hope that I could burn off whatever I. Man, oh God, when I say it out loud, it really hurts. I'm actually in the midst. Speaking of all of that, I'm in the midst right now of a 36-hour fast.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah. So
What kind of fast? You're just eating all your food fast?
I did. It was funny. I saw your post, and I when I first read it, I'm like, oh, Dizzy's fasting too. Yeah, I'll be eating dinner tonight, but I'm just again, I'm getting to a point where my gut reaction is to be cocky. I'm just going to be honest with you.
That.
I'm getting to a point based on what I'm seeing on the scale and the way that I'm feeling and what I'm hearing from Pat, that I'm starting to get a little cocky, and I gotta nip that in the bud.
Yeah.
I gotta keep that down deep inside, and maybe
radio silence is where you're going now with it.
Maybe eating a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts can be what brings me back down to earth really quick. But please tune in on Thursday. It's going to be a great cause and a great time, and so we'll start that at noon on Thursday, and that'll go through, I believe, an extended Mike Calta show / extended Mike Calta after show, and then we'll be back in the studio on Friday at 1:00 to be in the mix. Oh gosh, I think people are calling, and I bet you people already are making offers on what they want me to eat and what they're willing to pay. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this? I don't like it. You did this.
This is Nick.
Nick, what up, buddy?
You should just have Pat agree to do it as well. And then whoever's making the donation can choose who they want to eat it.
I do love that. Sadly, Pat wants to be there with us, but he's up in Michigan with some coaching obligations with his son. That would be the ultimate. That would be the ultimate way to do it, to make it a little more fair. But
you
sadly,
can save it for when he comes back.
I don't hate that either. I mean, I guess it's, I'm all about a payoff and I'm all about instant gratification. But if we could get him to agree to show up either Friday or Monday, and we have the list of things that people paid for him to eat, I'm here for it. I think tapping into this contest as a way to raise funds is a fairly genius idea, Diz. You've also backed me into a corner that there's no way out of. So,
commit to the bit.
What would I be? What would I be if I said no? I'm not willing to do all of this, even in the name of helping children. So, we need to talk about it.
Okay.
We need to talk numbers. We need to talk specifics. And we need to work through it.
We got some good ideas in chat. Obviously, we cannot word it the way they're saying, but someone said auction off a smoking session with John and Dizzy. Obviously, we can't. In the place and be like, "Hey, call in." And
I think we can very easily. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea. These people are smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll put our brains together on that.
Grab a few of them.
Yeah, we'll put together a package that would include we'll just call it a you know what they call it on TikTok? It seems like a lady thing, a Karen thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Gardening. They say I think that's what they do to like get past the algorithm. They're like, where are all my gardening girls?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can be like gardening with the boys.
I like it.
Yeah, I think there's something. It's a hefty ticket too. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hi there. My name is Gillian. I have 3 quick things to say. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
That's one.
Yep. All right. Give us the other 2.
All right. No, that wasn't it. First one, I have to admit that I lied to you.
Okay.
I called and I lied when I gave my true story of my porta potty antics.
Okay. I remember we were talking about...
You knew it as soon as I said my name. You're like, this chick is lying. You've done this long enough.
Oh, wow. So you didn't win a prize?
I did. I won Rise Up Reggae tickets, gave the wrong name, gave the wrong email, shot myself in the foot. If I can redeem myself, I will, but I get it. So just wanted to admit that and see if something could be done.
Okay.
All right. Second thing. If you're going to do this to him, make it something he's been really craving, really missing, that he wants to eat. Don't give him frivolous stuff.
That is true. I would love a triple cheeseburger from Burger King.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
the third thing, and I wanted to leave this as the most impactful thing. I recently my son had to have surgery I would not leave him. I could not leave him. Our medical insurance, unbeknownst to me, only covered a few things. We went to Johns Hopkins. They never turned us away. They paid for every single thing that my insurance didn't. I lost my job because I didn't want to leave him alone. And they helped me. Not more than I needed. And I really didn't want it, but I didn't want to leave him. And they took care of me so solid. So every dime that you guys receive is not going for naught. This is serious. And they really monitor what they give to families. Nobody's going to get more than they need. Everybody's going to get exactly what they need to make them feel whole. Because what's most important is we're there for our children.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I appreciate you so much for saying that. And I'm going to throw you on hold. I'm going to find a way to make sure that you get these Reggae Rise Up tickets.
I appreciate it.
Give us your real name this time.
Yeah. But wait, no, is
I
Jillian?
will.
Okay. Hey.
Gillian is my real name.
Okay. All right. Hang tight. We're going to figure out a way to figure it out.
You're such a soft.
I would also just rather if people told me that they lied about something that they just tell me off the air.
Yeah.
I'm not telling people to lie, but perception is reality. And if you call up and we don't nip you in the bud right away and say, get out of here, and you tell us something and it's good, nobody's ever going to know. And I don't, again, I'm not encouraging people to lie, but if you ever do lie, just don't tell me that you lied.
Yes, we should only give her one ticket.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're gonna give
you got to give it to someone, or you go. You
give
choose.
You one day ticket. we will not be doing the all 4 days. But man, there's not a connection to the Michael Jordan thing and what I'm about to say. But I was so taken aback by the internet and all of the different responses on the Michael Jordan thing, because there was an overwhelming response of what in the hell is wrong with this country. In that a man who is undeniably probably the greatest athlete of all time, a successful businessman, a goat of goats, in broad daylight in the center of victory lane after winning a race with the team that he owned at the Daytona 500, was playfully messing with the driver's son, Tyler Reddick's son. And I saw the video last night of him getting ice poured down his shirt.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the response was, how far have we fallen? That like we think Michael Jordan is actually diddling a kid right here in front of us all. Like, it says more about the fact that it's a thing than the thing that actually happened.
It's a crazy video, but I think it's more, even after hearing what it was, still weird to me. Still weird to me that's like, that's not your kid. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I will say this. Tyler Reddick, and trust me, I've watched a lot of videos of people honestly pissed off that this is even a thing, showing pictures of Michael Jordan holding that kid when he was a baby, showing pictures of them playing basketball at the track. Like, I really do think this kid has grown up with Michael Jordan, and he's probably more like a grandfather figure in his life than we think. But either way, you can believe whatever you want about that. I'm just trying to prove a point that I think, and maybe it's not a bad thing, but I think there's so much like negativity in that direction that things that are not bad are perceived bad, and you would think things are weird or wrong even when they're not. And I'm going to I made a leap of the century right there. So be prepared.
Okay.
The leap of a century. So last night, Danielle's out of town. It's boys only over at my house, me and Brody. And last night, probably around 5:30, I was out walking with Brody, and I'm walking around the lake, and I turn and I look to the right, and there is a little boy that looks no older than 3 or 4 years old.
By himself?
By himself.
Okay.
And he is coming straight towards me, and I'm looking everywhere for an adult. He's on a scooter. All right. There's no adults.
Okay.
There's no adults to be seen. So I kind of stand there to wait and see what's going to happen. And he gets up right to where I am. And everything in my being wanted to say, like, are you alone?
Yeah.
Or where are your parents?
Okay, that's
whatever that is.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I'll tell you, I did not. And I can only imagine that child made it home. I think if there was an abducted child in St. Pete last night, we probably would have heard about it.
Coyotes probably got him.
But after I thought about it, it just kind of brought me back to the same train of thought in that what was I worried about trying to help this kid or saying something to a kid that didn't have his parent, and it just bothered me that I didn't say something or try to help him. And I do think that there's a bizarre and long stretch between the perception of the Michael Jordan video and why I didn't try to help this young kid or even ask him a question. I would imagine he knew where he was going, but I couldn't bring myself to talk to a little kid that was by himself.
My favorite part about this, which I started laughing because it just hit me when you were saying this. I go, this son of a bitch got a roof for a cat.
Yeah.
Got this poor cat off the roof. This little human boy, he goes, I got nothing for you, dog.
You're not wrong. Dude, you're not wrong. And I sat and I watched. Even that sounds bad. I sat and I watched, and I mean, he looked like he knew where he was going. He stopped.
He looked like he knew he was
stopped
going.
He stopped at the road. He looked both ways. It was just like I don't like I've heard on the morning show them get on to Mike because he'll like say hey to a kid or we'll talk. But this is different. But it's just a I don't know. I know now, less than 24 hours later, that I was in the wrong, I guess. But I don't know why I didn't say something and help if help was needed.
Yeah, I feel like I thought what you would have done is immediately be Karen.
Yeah, and I was.
Hit up Neighborhood Watch.
I was Karening, and maybe I should have posted it on the next door. And like I said, I watched him kind of go away and look both ways, and he took a turn down a road, and I just thought, well, this kid clearly knows where he's going.
Is there houses near right where you saw him, like where you could go to the front door and knock and be like, hey, did you lose a kid?
Not really. The road that he was coming up it's not a main road, but it's a main like thoroughfare. Like there was, I mean, here's the other thing. Never in a million freaking years. I do not have children, so take my opinion and, wipe your ass with it, whatever you want. But like, I couldn't imagine like opening the front door, and I'm always the one preaching, let the kids play outside. Let the kids play outside. I couldn't imagine having a kid that young and being like, go have some fun, little Timmy, personally. But no, I had no idea where he came from or how to help. But I remember he was like approaching me, and I had like 3 different things in my head that I wanted to say. I was going to be like, are you all right? Are you alone? Where are your parents? Like something. And it just, when I repeated them all through my head, I'm like, you can't just be talking to kids on the street, asking them if they're alone, if they have where their parents are. Like it just, and I hate that it's that way, but it is.
No, you could ask where their parents are and stuff. Saying, are you alone? That's kind of a weird.
Well, I mean, any variation of it is the same.
Hey, you alone, kid?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, no one here to see us? No. But I get being like, I would immediately be like, hey, whose kid is this?
Somebody got a kid up in here. Hey. Somebody get your kid.
I would have started yelling. Yeah. Maybe do you don't call 911 for a lost kid, do you? Like, there's just a kid roaming in my neighborhood. They'll probably go, let him roam. We don't come for roamers.
Let him roam. Let him roam. I probably would call a non-emergency line if I did, and maybe I should. But
just get on record. Like, look, I called this kid in.
Yeah, I did. They're gonna be like, wait, you saw him? He hasn't been seen. Dude, this kid went missing 6 months ago. What the hell?
Said he looked like he knew what he was doing. He crossed the street alone.
And he looked both ways. He did. Because that was my main concern, was that he had to cross a road, and I'm like, this kid's not gonna look both ways, and I'm gonna have blood on my hands. And he seemed well traveled.
He did, and you went, oh damn, this kid's got it together.
I was like, this man is street smart. He knows what is going on. You did really bring home an interesting point with all of the cat saving that you're doing, but not the human saving. But what do? I pick him up?
No.
I say, you're coming home with me, buddy. We're gonna call around. We're gonna put up signs for you. I'm gonna post on the next door and find out where your mommy and daddy are.
You don't go, oh, he's got his stuff together. This kid crossed the street. I'm sure he'll be fine with the coyotes that are out here.
What?
That he probably thinks are dogs.
The funny thing is, you would never do anything in a million years.
What do you mean, me?
You?
Yeah, I would.
What would you do? Walk me right through it.
First, I would start yelling, whose kid is this?
All right.
Whose kid is this? Then I would probably get on my phone and be like, I don't know who to call. I'd probably call my mom first. Like, Mom, what do? Do I call the police? Do I call non-emergency? Help me through this. And I would have called and just kind of stood around the kid. I don't think I would stand like right next to him, but enough to be like, yeah, I'm kind of watching. Is this your kid?
Well, that's what I did. I mean, I probably watched him for a good 10 minutes, peruse his way around
Definitely
the
when I
lake.
across the road, even if like he looked like he knew. I'd be like, hey, no, stay on this side.
But again, that.
But I wouldn't touch him. I'd be like, hey, if he started doing, like, all right, I guess I just gotta block traffic.
Even that is, I get it. In the scope of life, it's probably the right thing to do. But like somebody somewhere, a parent let that kid out in the street, and now I'm gonna go up as a stranger and say, don't cross the street, or let me help you cross the street, or some variation. Asian, by the way.
Oh.
Not that it matters, but if anybody has any insight on the Asian culture, maybe they let their babies roam at like 3-4 years old. I would say at the oldest, maybe 5, but I'll tell you, he was well below like waist level. Like he was a little kid.
I would definitely stop an Asian kid from crossing the road.
Yeah.
Little white kid, I go, I'm not touching him.
Get it.
Not robbing this kid or anything. It's not what it looks like.
It's clear. Go.
But yeah, definitely. So you just went in your house after this?
I mean, after I watched him go down this road, which it felt like that's where he was going.
Yeah.
It felt like this is a neighborhood road.
I think even going to the first house, you thought like, okay, maybe this is his house. They say no. Then I bring them into it. I go, all right, well, this baby's just walking around. Do you know whose kid this is? Because I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know the kids in this neighborhood. Is this one of ours?
Look, I don't have children. I'm not fit for this. Will you guys look after this? Will you guys look after this child?
This is yours now. Look, I let him across the street. Come on, I'm not fit for this.
Dude, free range parenting, dude. It's a thing, and maybe a thing in the Asian community that I was not alerted to.
Tiger parents, tiger mom. Yeah.
Right. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
This is Danny.
Danny, what up, buddy? I don't think you wanted to talk about
How
the
much,
missing
guys?
child.
No, I'm not. I had a question, though, John. I love your show. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, brother.
But a few weeks ago, you had run across a guy that had walked past you, and you caught his fragrance, and you stopped and you asked him, I don't remember the exact scenario, what it was that fragrance, and he told you it was a knockoff from Amazon. Did you ever divulge the name of that fragrance?
I didn't ever say it on the air, and I don't even honestly know what it is, but I can tell you I've sent out about 50 DMs. So if you send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, I'll send you the screenshot because I don't know it off the top of my head.
All right, good enough, guys. Thank you. Guys, have a great day.
Thank you.
Appreciate
you.
He's like, I want to smell like John.
I got to play this for you, dude. I thought it was fake.
Is this the audio of the baby?
No, this is not the audio of the baby, but it is child related. I thought this was fake when I first saw it. So hold on. I think I sent myself an article to go along with it. It's Black History Month, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think it is. Hold on. Did I? Oh, wait. Did I not send it to myself?
I tell.
Hold on. Let me find the. Why? What's going on?
They have no post about it on there.
Oh, no?
Yeah, I'm like, that one? Come on, EJ.
Jeez. All right. So I saw the video posted by some rando on X, and I thought to myself, is this real? Could this can't be real. And then I looked it up, and sure enough, it is real. And I don't know when it was originally launched. It actually looks like it was in January, but still, it's catching fire in Black History Month. Disney is currently facing criticism. Have you looked at this yet?
No.
Okay. Because I'm going to get no. Well,
Okay.
No, actually, I didn't. Okay. Disney is currently facing criticism for its new children's television show, Hey AJ, specifically regarding the introduction of a black superhero character whose name is. Now, this is Disney. I want you now understand that they are not going to go full racist, but I want you as a black man to give me like two of the most stereotypical off the wall names that you could have for a black superhero that would kind of shock you and you wouldn't think, but are still, palatable for the masses.
Okay. Black man.
Okay. I will say this is worse than that.
Okay.
I think.
Biting off Batman, but let's say they just
hold on. Let me give you a hint because I think you can get it. I think I can get it to you in one hint. It is a. You may not totally think of this, but it is an article of clothing, and it's Captain Blank.
Captain Fubu.
Captain Durag.
Oh my God.
Captain Durag.
That's a Disney character. Superhero.
Yes. Critics accuse Disney of disrespecting black culture by using a do-rag as the character's mask to conceal his identity. And I have a clip. of Captain Durag.
You just gonna stand there all day like a bunch of soggy laundry? Help a brother out. A little flipping. Laundry.
Him singing?
Help a brother out.
Here all day like a bunch of soggy laundry. Help a brother out. A little flipping. Fold all the laundry tight.
And he's doing chores.
You gotta dip in. Then put these out of sight. When you're trying to defeat the clutter, you need to whip it right. Let me introduce myself.
Damn. Hell no.
Dude, that is insane. Hold on.
He's back out for lunch. Flip it, dip it, whip it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Me too, AJ. I feel like a new rabbit. I usually only feel that way on my birthday, you know.
Flip it, dip it, whip it.
There's more where that came from, Super Duper AJ.
Then let me at it. I feel like a lean, mean, cleaning machine. Flip it.
And he showed up to show them how to clean.
Move the laundry in its place. Then you dip it and put these toys away.
The guy switched sides.
It's easy to defeat the clutter when you whip it up this way. Let's groove and clean it up.
That's insane. You would think it's AI, like it's a joke.
That's the thing. I thought it was truly fake, and then I ended up finding stories and articles all over. Like the one that I pulled just now was from MSN. Cultural symbol or stereotype. Disney's Captain Durag is deemed problematic by many.
Wouldn't it be so funny if, bear with me, they just lean into it and Captain Durag is like chasing a criminal down. He's like, I'm going to get you. And then he jumps into the ocean, just swims away. He goes, fold me again. I can't get to him. Captain Durag.
It's just like all the stereotypes on planet Earth. I mean,
it's kryptonite, just fried chicken.
Disney seems like they are super sensitive. Like so who sat in the lab when they were like, let's make him Captain Durag and he'll teach the kids how to fold laundry and clean the house. Like it's just it's a wild. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm offended. I'm just shocked, if anything else.
It's insane. I gotta know who his arch nemesis is now.
Yeah, it's
Johnny Clan. Thank you.
All right. You are not in the mix, although it might feel like it. Don't go anywhere. We come back. I have a local story out of Madeira Beach that has to do with a 911 operator that may or may not have done something wrong, but it's going to open up a bigger conversation about some of the worst 911 operators of all time. And I have a bunch of audio that I pulled. Sometimes they seem to have no patience. They seem to not be interested in saving lives or helping people. We'll play the audio, and I'll bring you the local story as well. Coming up next on Senning Show, Judge Juicy joins the program a little after 2 o'clock, so make sure you're keeping it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
So I can get to know you and exchange names and things for the night.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
New year, new me, fresh, clean car. And the only way to achieve it is Bubble Down Car Wash with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time. You Bull Down.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Dizzy here from JP and Senning Show. 2 shows, baby! And I'm here to tell you about Kava Social Club, while also tiptoeing the lines of copyright infringement. America! Kava Social Club is open 24 hours a day, that's 7 days a week, which equals to 365 days a year. Ready to serve freshly brewed kava and kratom drinks that are mixed daily. That means whenever you are feeling in the mood to pull up, they are open. Are you an early morning riser? Open. Afternoon delight? Open. Injured on the go? Open. And even after you got done late night cheating on your spouse, yes, they are open. Every day they have unique events going on, so find something that fits you. Check them out online at the Kava Social Club or on social media at Kava Social Club. Find something that works for you, and I guarantee you will have the greatest time every time you boo-la, baby. Kava Social Club, don't just sip. Make sure you swallow. Legally, I don't even know if I can say all the stuff I just said. Boo-la, baby! I could say that. That's ours.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and beanbag share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
Up to 40% off, plus get up to $150 onboard credit and kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Valentine's Day is over. You forgot. She didn't. Now you're Googling how to apologize fast. Listen up. An apology card won't save you. A teddy bear won't help you. And a last-minute candle from the grocery store? That's just evidence. You need a comeback plan. Step 1, walk into XTC and Planet X Adult. Step 2, grab some male enhancement. Step 3, go from I messed up to how did you do that? Because nothing says I'm sorry like upgraded performance. You missed the date. Don't miss the opportunity. XTC and Planet X Adult, turning forgotten Valentines into unforgettable nights.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Joe Fallon did something smart. He saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With that money, he commissioned a portrait of himself. Does Joe already know what he looks like? Yes. Do guests know what he looks like? Also yes. But not as art. It's Joe's savings, and if he wants to spend it on a velvet painting of himself with a white tiger at his feet, we say, roar, Joe, roar. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
You could win a new Corvette Z06 at the Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet. The best Corvette we've ever raffled. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community right here at home. Enter online at stingraychevroletraffle.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Yeah. Thank you. You're far too kind.
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's go.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise.
Get him, Jay.
Who you know fresher than whole? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can none of y'all mirror me back? Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hearing G rap in his prime. I'm Young H.O., rap's Grateful Dead.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. Watch the program, YouTube. We're live, 102.5 The Bone. You'll see that little glowing light, and all you got to do is click it. Thank you to everybody who watches every day. 800-771-1025. If you have been listening to me for any period of time, you know that I love Wild Fork foods. Dude, last night was a challenge of all challenges. So I had a big tri-tip, and I had a bunch of chicken breast, but I was fasting. I was trying not to eat. So I cooked essentially this giant feast of food last night, and it's for tonight. And I cooked it while I was starving. It was very tough to get through. But I love the tri-tip from Wild Fork. It's a great thing to cook up on a Monday or Sunday night and just eat on it all week and get the Santa Maria, which comes already seasoned. When it comes to chicken breast and ground beef and all of those things that you probably need to feed the family, unbelievable prices, and the variety is out of this world. I mentioned I did a Wagyu ribeye over the weekend, tons of Wagyu selection, wild game, bison, yak, elk, alligator. And they've got the sides, the sauces, the seasonings, and everything you need, even the desserts to go right along with it. You can order online and have it showing up right at your front door, or you can go into the store, West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. Check them out online, would you? wildforkfoods.com. So I have a few pieces of audio that I want to share, and I will warn you if there was a trigger warning to be had. I would give it now, because I'm going to share some different 911 clips that in nature are disturbing. I don't know any other way to say it. Situations where the 911 dispatcher did not do a good job and was rude or some variation of that. And it all started, and again, the story I'm going to give you initially doesn't absolutely fall into this category, but it pertains to 911 and maybe not handling things the right way.
Investigation you'll only see right here on 10 Tampa Bay News.
A Bay Area dispatcher disciplined, and an internal review underway at one of our busiest 911 centers after a man drowned at Johns Pass last summer. 10 Investigates Jennifer Titus shows you what went wrong on the line.
What is the address to the emergency?
A 911 call for help.
There is a jet ski that is completely floating with no one on it. Another jet skier that looked like it was with that one that just is in a spot. I thought one person was in the water, but I can't see that person anymore. But that one jet ski is going to ride up.
A man in the water.
And the one lady is waving, and it's just, something's not right about this situation.
Time is of the essence.
All right, ma'am, we do have this call in. We've got help on the way out to them now.
But as our investigation has uncovered, to get to that point of this 911 call took more than 14 minutes.
To know that I just was disregarded was very frustrating.
Monique Van Stetchelman is the one who made the call.
You're not playing because one was completely left, not apparently get started. But it's your call. I'm fine.
I said that from the minute when she kept questioning me on the phone, that took 14 minutes. I kept reiterating how important this was, and this was, a body of ocean.
So this guy right here.
The Gulf of America, technically.
Monique later learned the situation she was calling about was a man missing from his jet ski near Johns Pass.
And from the minute I got on the phone, it was this standoffish conversation.
We first introduced you to.
It is a very interesting thing. Are you at least familiar with the idea of some of these 911 operators that seem to be almost bothered when somebody calls, or they just they don't want to? And I know. Let me say first, I know that if someone's crying and sobbing, you can't understand them, and you really just need to get the information out. That is not what ultimately happened here. Spoiler alert, the unattended watercraft, the Pinellas County medical examiner later ruled that the 63-year-old man who was on that craft died of drowning. So, if they got there quicker, would it have been? But it took 15 minutes of this woman trying to plead with the 911 dispatcher that that something was actually wrong. And I mean, she alluded to the standoffish nature of the conversation. This woman is now being disciplined by Pinellas County 911. But there are some. This is I don't want to say it's a trend because I don't know how often it actually happens. But I know that we've seen story after story. And I thought it would be an opportunity to have the conversation. If you're a 911 dispatcher or you know one or you feel like you have better insight to why some of them act the way that they do, I would love to hear from you. 800-771-1025.
I'm actually glad now that you didn't call 911 this baby. You would have just been talking to this lady for 30 minutes.
Yes,
nothing would have happened.
Thank you. And the accountability report found that despite the urgency and clarity of the caller's concerns, her statements were repeatedly dismissed throughout the call. It also found that the dispatcher coded the call incorrectly, contributing to a delay of approximately 10 minutes in dispatching the appropriate response. When asked why she did not initiate a response, the dispatcher said she was attempting to conserve resources, which is probably never a good situation.
Am I not on the phone with?
This piece of audio is insane. And I remember it being a thing when it happened. It happened in North Carolina when those floods came through after Hurricane Helene. And this is a 911 dispatcher that takes the idea of being callous and cold-hearted to an entirely different level. The woman that you will hear in the call, it's flooded, and her car is filling up with water, and she's scared.
You trying to get you some help?
Yeah, but I need somebody to get me out before I die. I'm sorry.
You're not going to die. I don't know why you're freaking out. It's okay. I know the water level.
You're not going to die. I don't know why you're freaking out.
Hi. I understand that, but you freaking out doing nothing but losing your oxygen up in there, so just calm down.
But are they not going to come get me?
You said what? I'm sorry?
When are they going to be here?
As soon as they get there.
Or how long is that going to be before I die?
Yeah, I know.
Man, my phone's going to die, and they're not going to find me, and it's going to ruin my brand new phone.
Do you really care about your brand new phone? I mean, you're over there crying for your life. Who cares about your phone?
This is insanity. There was
some truth there.
I don't think it was her place to say it, but she was just saying, I'm going to die, and then she did say she was worried about a brand new phone. So there's something to acknowledge there. I just don't know that it's the 911 dispatcher's place to do so.
I need to throw up. I need to throw up right now.
Well, then you're in water. You can throw up. It's not going to matter. If you got throw up on yourself, they'll still help you.
No, my car is fixing to catch on fire.
How if it's underwater?
It's turned on. I can't turn it off.
Your car's not going to catch fire in water.
Oh. It's making awful funny noise and smoking.
Can you pause real quick? I'm starting to side with her now. I'm starting to side with the dispatcher.
Even if all of those things are true,
it started off like, what a bitch. Why is she talking to her like this? Go, okay, well, she's kind of just being annoying now.
You can think that.
Yes, not her. 911 person who's trained.
She can. You listen to it.
Me as Disney agent of chaos, I go, oh God, this girl's insufferable. Me as a 911 person probably should be talking them off the ledge and calming them down.
Yeah. There's no way to put this lightly. The woman died.
The car caught on fire?
No, she drowned. The water came up and she drowned. So the last person that was there to help her was that 911 dispatcher who clearly was not feeling her tone at this point.
Talking to her like she's an idiot when she goes, your car can't catch on fire in water.
Catch on fire.
The lady kind of, I think, heard it and went, she's kind of right.
Maybe right. Maybe she may be right. Dude, this is another one that is wild. And I remember when it happened. But you shouldn't, as a 911 operator, I believe, you shouldn't have it in you to like throw a fit or become mad at the person who is experiencing a life-threatening incident. And in the case that I'm about to play for you, this was in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this guy had just been the victim of a drive-by shooting, and this woman is trying to save his life.
I'm keeping him alive.
Okay, is he not breathing?
Barely. Hey, one of us. Hey, okay, one of us. Yes. There you go, James. Good job. Just stay with me, okay? Okay? There you go. Good job, James.
Is he breathing?
He's barely breathing. How many times did the tell you?
Okay, you know what, ma'am? You could deal with yourself. I'm not going to deal with this, okay?
No, my friend is dying.
I'm not going to deal with this.
He hung up on her.
Oh, my God.
He straight up said, I'm not going to deal with this, and hung up on her. This one I got to, hold on. I might have, hold on. Let's see what Dr.
These people get charged for stuff like this?
I don't know if this guy did. Hold on. Let me see. We got Dr. Drew on the case here.
On the line. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I got chills when I heard that.
This is one of the biggest issues I think we have in society. No one, we talked about this during the break. I teach my kids, I have a 10-year-old daughter, a 6-year-old son, and I teach them that your life is about service and sacrifice. No one in our society feels like they're a servant to anyone.
Or they're. So I wonder if the guy did die. Stand by. Let me go back to this. Dr. Drew, take it away.
Okay.
No, my friend is dying.
My God, this is in a Starbucks. This is somebody's life on the line. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I got chills when I heard that.
Well, I found. Yes, I do have the story. He did pass away.
He did?
Yeah. After the 911 operator hung up on him.
So again, we got to look. I want to look into this because they should be charged for stuff like that.
You would think, and I think
some way,
these are the extreme of the extreme versions of the story. But I've heard so many over the years, and they always just irk me so much that I thought this local story where somebody clearly did not play by the book. I think different in some ways. Well, maybe not though. I mean, it's just you would think that. You would think there'd be a little more humility and compassion in those moments. I do have one more, but I feel like I'm piling on.
Let's hear it.
This one's brutal. This one, a 13-year-old girl. I don't know if they were stopped on the side of the road, but I believe 2 of her family members had been hit by a car on the interstate, and she called 911.
Please stop yelling. Stop yelling, please.
That 911 dispatcher won't be taking any more emergency calls for a while. He's been disciplined for the way he talked to a traumatized teenager, a girl who just watched her father and his fiance get hit by a car on 295 North, and who was now watching her dad lay dying on the side of the road.
So 2 people were struck?
Yeah, they both laid. They just laid.
Okay, let's stop whining, okay? Let's stop whining. It's hard to understand you.
Anne Arundel County fire officials are investigating. First responders did eventually get to that crash on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway near 198 by tracking the teen's cell phone. What they have yet to find, the car and its hit-and-run driver that killed the girl's father.
My father.
And I always attempt to see things through other people's point of view, and I would never say in a million years that being a 911 dispatcher is an easy job. You deal with people all day that are at quite possibly the worst moment of their life, and maybe that wears on you, and maybe these are isolated incidents, but it's just crazy to hear. That's the number that you call. No matter what's going on, there's really one thing to do. When all goes bad, 99% of the time, people pick up their phone and call 911. And to think that voice on the end of the line when you call is chastising you, mocking you, getting mad at you, it's a pretty scary thing.
Yeah, that's insane. When I worked at OnStar, we would sometimes get emergency calls, and I've gotten them maybe 3 times in my career, and they would always be hysterical because, like you said, it's the worst moments they're going through. And some of them are just like, you barely got hit in a car and you're freaking out. Yeah. But you don't say that to them. You don't really go, all those chill out, man. Like, you're acting like a little idiot right now.
Yeah, you know, if you need to blow off some steam after in the meeting and talk through it, that's one thing. But Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's
up? Am I on the air? Oh, I don't know. Did I get a reception? This is Tony from Spring Hill.
What up, Tony?
I'm a former NYPD, 14 years.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Some of these dispatchers down here, they think they're God Almighty. They are not. All they are supposed to be recipients of information, calm the subject down, get the exact location of the problem. That's all they're supposed to do. I don't know what's wrong with them. I've come across that several times here in Hernando County. Same thing.
When you say down here, but you were up in New York, do you feel like it's drastically worse with the dispatchers in Florida than it was up north?
It's tough. I don't know what they think they are. They're just dispatchers. Okay, they're communication officers. Okay, they got an important role to do. They have to relay the proper information appropriately and accurately to law enforcement to go to the scene to see what the problem is. That's all they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to give wisecracks, tell jokes. Okay, you're supposed to calm the victims down, retain the information, keep them on the line as long as you can until appropriate deputies or patrol officers get there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with them down here. They think they get a little badge, a little salary, and they put a uniform on. Now they're God Almighty.
So you said you were NYPD, and now are you with the sheriff's office in Hernando County?
No, I'm just talking as a civilian down here now, retired. Okay,
all right.
I'm talking about first-hand experiences. Me calling up as a former officer to relay information about crimes or scenes, what's going on, and that's the same garbage you get every time.
Oh, that's great.
Now there are
that's
a few
crazy.
good ones.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, there are a few good ones out there. Polite, calm, natural. That's the way it's supposed to be. But there's a few exceptions out there that think they're God Almighty, and that's not what they get paid for. They should be removed. They don't belong on the job.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the insight and the call,
have
buddy.
Have a great week, and happy Ash Wednesday coming to you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Was Ash Wednesday?
I didn't hear the last part. The thing that makes me go, how in the hell do you even do something like this is like, have you only been restaurant? You haven't done any like call center jobs or anything like that?
No, I've never been in a call center, no.
Well, so when you do, they have things, at OnStar it's called traffic. They listen to the calls randomly. I imagine in 911 they do that a lot more frequently, and especially when there's something like this. You got to know you're going to get in trouble for doing this type of stuff.
What are you thinking in that moment? Are you so wrapped up that you don't realize you're treating somebody like trash, or you think you can just hang up on somebody because they got too short with you or snapped at you while they're trying to actively do CPR? Yeah, you would like to believe that all of that would be above, but I don't know what those people get paid. I don't know what you have to do. I don't know that you have to go through the police academy or anything. Like, I think I saw somebody in the chat say, sadly for most people, it's just a job. Like, they could be working at the mall, they could be working at Publix, or they could be a 911 dispatcher. So maybe it's just a matter of the parameters and the qualifications not being high enough.
This is going to sound kind of dark, but this is, again, everyone's emotions, they get the best of them sometimes. That's why I hate flying sometimes. I go, when do I get the pilot that's having a bad day or having someone that his life is over, he got cheated on?
Well, you can apply that to a million different things.
I know.
You can apply that to driving down the road. If you're driving down a 2-lane road on any given day, you have to hope that the person coming straight at you in a semi-truck doesn't decide that today's the day.
Well, I think we definitely do, because there are people who drink and drive because they're having such a miserable day, and then someone pays for it.
Hop on the interstate going the wrong way, and it's all connected in some bizarre way. Let's step aside for a moment. It is time for the judge. All rise. Judge Juicy will
John
be...
Brennan.
Oh, look at that. John Brennan. Oh, keep that corporate guy out of our screen. What's going on? Hey, look at this corporate shill. The program director, a.k.a. the program destroyer, John Brennan. They must be testing the live stream for the radio-thon. Thank you.
Let's see if we can get this hunk on the camera.
Yeah. He is... I hesitate to say this because he is our boss. Zero ass kissing. He does kind of get studlier with age.
He does.
I don't know what's going on, but
Benjamin Button.
Yeah. All right, the judge will be in next. Judge Juicy, tons of stuff to get to. I want to do a Guth date. JoJo is very good in the true crime, old people being kidnapped realm, so we'll touch on that. I got a couple emails. I feel like I need to ask her about the kid that I left on the side of the road, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We'll do all that and a bunch more next with Judge Juicy. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
So what do you do? That's guaranteed. Hey, little girl.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE. Transform your backyard with a black aluminum fence from Fence Outlet. For only $125 a month, that's less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot aluminum fence that turns any yard into your own oasis. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252. Hey Tampa Bay, when it comes to your home, confidence matters. That's why families across the Bay have trusted Hawkins Service Company for over 30 years. From air conditioning and plumbing to electrical and pool equipment, Hawkins delivers 5-star service, backed by unmatched service guarantees and thousands of 5-star reviews. New customers receive 10% off any service. Just mention the bone. Schedule online at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin, and boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
The reason many of us hate insurance companies is because some of them act like bullies. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been dealing with these creatures my whole career. Whether it's a workers' comp claim, an auto accident, or a nursing home or medical mishap, the playbook is often the same: deny and delay. We became the largest injury firm in America for a reason. We fight the bullies. They know who we are, and I know it makes a difference for our clients. Just go to forthepeople.com and see our results and our verdicts after those bullies gave us their final offer. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm could substantially increase your settlement. It's easy to get going. Visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer, or call us on your cell at Pound Law, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, forthepeople.com.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Achieva members stay for a reason. Recent surveys show that Achieva Credit Union consistently scores exceptionally high in trust, community support, and service. Achieva offers the same functionality, products, and services as bigger financial institutions, but with local convenience and a community focus. I am very proud to have been a member for about 10 years now. Go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $32.99, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Limit supply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Bring your visions to life with smart business buying tools and technology from Amazon Business. From fast, free shipping to in-depth buying insights and automated purchase approvals, we deliver everything you need to achieve your goals. Go to AmazonBusiness.com for support.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bobs. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are. BadgerBobs.com.
License CSC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Every business starts with an idea. With smart business buying from Amazon Business, get everything you need to grow in one familiar place. From office supplies to IT essentials and maintenance tools. Ready to bring your visions to life? Learn how at AmazonBusiness.com.
Even if you've given up on your New Year's resolutions, one health habit that's easy to keep is Active Liver from New Nordic. Active Liver protects your liver so you can enjoy life to the fullest. Online at Amazon, in stores at CVS, Walgreens, and now GNC.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Oh, yeah, baby. We might have breaking news. I'm not sure. Welcome back to Senning Show. All rise. The judge is in court, is in session. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. She is JoJo, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. How you doing, Judge? Dude, I love this song. Top 3 baby maker for me.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah, me twisted over, yeah. So, Diz, you threw something at me right as we were coming back. Have you seen a modern day picture of Pat Maroon?
So he just posted one, I think it was like an hour or two ago.
Okay.
Just, when you watch a story and it starts the next one?
Yeah.
It starts the next one, and I went, who is this stuff? Oh, it's Pat Maroon. No.
All right.
He's looking kind of good, bro. He's looking good.
I'm trying to figure out when this would have been from.
Wouldn't it have been recent?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I'll do some digging. Because that bottom right one, that's what I'm more worried about.
Hold on. Oh.
I don't see any.
See, I'm not going to lie. I disagree with you.
Oh.
I mean,
okay.
I don't see any tightness.
No, I'm not saying he's some specimen, but sure it's not.
Oh. When was Rascal Flatts, Joj? I feel like that's something you would know.
Oh,
Two
this
nights
is old
ago?
then.
No,
Okay.
not super old, but I think it was maybe over the weekend.
Was it last weekend?
Yeah, maybe it was. That was
February 13th.
I zoomed in on the on the patch, and there was a backstage pass for Rascal Flatts. So that would have been
February 13th.
Here's the other thing, dude. I never really would have ever thought that Pat Maroon had a bunch of weight to lose. Like when we were looking at the pictures of him out there being the Grand Marshal for Gasparilla with his sexy hat on, like he looked like a svelte dude. Like I wouldn't, Joj, he stops by and sees you. Like he's not somebody that you would think that guy's carrying around a little extra weight necessarily.
No, I told you that. That's why I was initially a bit concerned, but then, you guys got shirtless and
the rest is history.
Maybe a few. I don't know. Listen, I'm not one to talk.
No, nobody's talking like that. It's all just.
Are you flexing your muscles as she's talking? Was that what that was?
I was stretching, but I also wanted to. I did want her to see what I was working with. I was. They call that.
I see.
They call that fishing for a compliment in the biz. Diz. That's what I was doing there. I'm not. I said it earlier.
I think you both look great. Yeah. I don't think that you needed to do this to begin with, but I want you to feel good and,
Let's do this.
It's Pat's idea.
The weight thing.
Oh, yeah. That was just, I thought that was Pat's idea.
It is Pat's idea.
I'm saying I don't think you guys needed to do it. I think you guys look great, but I want you.
So nice. You just always say that. Like I could be morbidly obese, and you would go.
Well, I would be concerned for your health, but I think if you're happy, then.
Well, I think it was Pat's idea because
I love every time I see that Dizzy you post that you're going to I love it. I think that's great. I'm happy. I'm proud of you guys for doing it. And
Pat's a competitive guy, and I think. He's already mentioned his wife is like, let's be healthier, especially you, Pat. And he's probably into that idea, but he needs that competitive push. That's why he did this with you. That's why he's like, there's no losers in this. There is. It'll be him.
Yeah,
because he's still losing weight and making his wife happy.
Well, it's going to be hard for him to match the work that I'm putting in. Like that's all.
Oh yeah, I don't think that he's.
And again, if he's got a trick up his sleeve, if he calls in the NHL, training team and says, "Hey, you got to get me down 20 pounds in 2 weeks," then so be it. But I feel very confident, and I'm also aware that me being so confident is going to make it so much more devastating if this thing goes sideways in the last moment.
So wait, did we change the bet?
No.
Well, we're working on a better challenge for him because we did learn that
he okay. So you still have to shave your beard.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Which is not going to.
No, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to.
What did we decide for him?
We're working through it. We think we've got him almost committed to shaving his head, but he's not really responding. We got a hard no on a nipple piercing, hard no on a belly button piercing, hard no on a body waxing. So
really on a body wax.
We're hoping that shaving his head will be
tattoo.
Will be on the.
What about
a
Senning Show tattoo?
I don't think he's going to do that.
All right.
Oh, you want to know
Does
what?
he even have tattoos?
I don't think so. What if we could tie the shaving his head into
like
the
your
radio?
name?
No, the radio-thon. If he's hesitant to do it, what if I force his hand and say, if we get a $500 donation for the radio-thon, will you put your hair on the line?
I don't think he'll do it for 500, but I think you're.
Well, he's not against it completely already.
Yeah,
he's shaved his head before, no?
And he looked pretty damn good.
I think the number he's going to think is too low. He could attain that quickly. He could be like, you guys could put up. We wouldn't. Well, and he could be like, you could put up to 250 each, and then I would just have to do it. 5,000, and you do it. I think.
5,000.
Well, we don't start that.
No.
Yeah. But I think he will climb. He will climb it up.
I mean, like you did with me when you forced my hand about.
I think he
eating
should
sweets.
be waxed for 5,000.
No, that's cheaper for me.
But I also don't think he wants that.
Have you ever been waxed?
I don't think he wants that video out there on the internet. If you asked him, to tell you the honest truth, I think he regrets the ranch stuff. I think he regrets it.
Really?
I don't. He's never said anything to me specifically. I get the vibe that he didn't love being positioned in that way, and that I think waxing his body and doing it something completely off the wall is probably not something that he's interested in.
All right.
Okay.
Joj, did you hear my story at the beginning of the show about the young child on the street?
I apologize.
Okay, it's fine. I'm going to reset it real quick.
I did not.
Last night, I was walking Brody out on the street. It's probably like
I don't know what happens in your neighborhood.
4:35. There's always something.
Yes,
There's always something. But I'm walking and I look down the side street, and coming towards me is a child that looks to be, if I had to guess, not the best child guessing age, I would have said 3, 4, or 5. Like, this is a young kid.
Okay.
That it was enough to be startling to me that he was out on his own, and he was on like a little scooter thing, and he was scooting by.
Okay.
And as he's getting closer, my whole being just wants to say, where are your parents? Are you alone? Do you need help? Should you be out here?
Yeah.
And
that's the right response.
Okay. I didn't go with any of those.
Oh, that's not the right response.
I can't tell you exactly why, other than just chatting up a small child as a grown man felt weird. So I sat and I watched, and I saw him cross a road, look both ways, cross the road, go down a side street where there are a bunch of houses, and I made the decision that this kid clearly knows where he's going, and I did
This
nothing.
child looked younger than Everly.
Oh, for sure younger than me.
my God.
For sure.
And you didn't think to intervene in any way and ask the child.
I thought about it. I've been thinking about it for almost 24 hours. I thought about it a lot.
You didn't loop around where you saw him going last night and make sure that there were no blood drops or anything?
I watched him go into... Well, here's the other thing.
It's not an animal.
Well, and here's the other thing. If this kid had been abducted in St. Pete, in my neighborhood, we would know about
Well, what if he rode his scooter into a body of water and drowned and they can't find him?
No, you don't think if there was a missing kid
24 hours they wait. Has it been 24 hours? They don't file reports for 24 hours.
That's what the movies do say. I don't know if it's true.
I don't think if it was that kid that small, I don't think we'd be waiting 24 hours before anybody said a word about it. I don't think you don't think it would pop up on a Facebook page, on a Nextdoor app, on an anywhere.
I don't know. Have you been deep diving this on the internet?
I live.
Yeah, have you looked at the neighborhood watch?
Yes. I feel very confident. I like the storyline of this kid's missing right now. That I feel pretty confident is not.
I cannot believe you didn't say, "Hey, bud, what's up? Where's your mom?" Why is that?
Yeah, that one sounded pretty good coming from you. I think, honestly, I'm not...
If you saw my daughter, you wouldn't ask her?
Knowing that it was your daughter?
No, a little girl.
I don't know. I think it's all of you people always piling on me for putting my nose in other people's business that makes me second guess.
It's a child.
It is a child. It was a child.
Oh my Jesus!
Yeah, I know.
Hope it's
again,
still a child.
And I wish you could go back and
Coyote's
listen,
got it.
so I could properly. You could hear the regret in my voice. I know that it was not the right move.
Or even did he say hello to you? Hi, hey, you okay?
No.
He's gone.
No,
that scooter's on the ground. The wheel's still spinning. One of his shoes are there.
He scooted. He scooted home. What if he was like a little guy?
That would have been pretty cool if it was just like
he was like, grown man, bitch.
He was slinging drugs and just was making his way home on his scooter.
I'm like, you all right, buddy? He's like, you all right, bitch? Yeah. No, I I don't feel good about it.
You ever seen Friday?
Yeah.
He's like married to Miss Parker.
Yeah.
That's him.
A little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's I brought it up under the guise of I don't feel good.
This was before I had my own child, but I am I will watch with daggers in my eyes if like a parent is getting loud, like to make sure that they're not abusing the kid or like just. And I know kids get out of line, you have to yell at them, but sometimes they grab them a little too hard, and I just watch to see like how many times we're going to do, you know what I mean? So I make sure that kid is okay, because if this looks like a regular thing, I'm going to end up getting my ass kicked because I'm going to intervene, but I don't care when it comes to kids.
John got a cat off a roof with a collar. Did nothing for this kid.
Yeah.
He didn't have a collar on. That cat didn't have a collar.
He didn't? Okay.
No.
Oh, so that even more so you had to get in there and
By the way,
risk.
I probably should have built up to the kid rather than the cat. 3 o'clock hour, major update on the cat. Major answers on the cat, where it came from. And
the same house?
And
they just lose everything there.
Yeah. Not going to say that. So needless to say,
you're gonna need to look.
I'm not. What do you mean I'm going to look?
You got to look and see if you see that kid anywhere.
Oh, wouldn't it be good if the cops came in during the show and you were the last one to see them?
You are have enough street knowledge to know that if a kid that small went missing at 5 o'clock yesterday in a nice neighborhood in St. Pete, everybody would be talking about it right now. You know that. I understand it's funny. Ha ha ha. The kid's been kidnapped, but we all know that kid made it somewhere.
You've never seen this kid before. Have they ever ridden their little scooter?
I see a lot of kids that I never see before. I mean, I don't.
Because I do have kids that ride, like, and Everly will ride up and down, but she literally just stays on our sidewalk and like in our little area.
How long did it take for Gunthry's thing to be considered?
Probably pretty well. That's also an 84-year-old woman. A lot more mystery there. If you let your 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid walk out the front door and they don't come back, I don't think there's much wiggle room there. Different with an 84-year-old woman. Man, Olympic runner put up the funniest thing in the chat, and I just can't bring myself to repeat it.
Want me to say it?
I don't know. It doesn't make me feel good, but it's still.
Well, now I want to know.
The skate park thing?
Yeah.
It says the kid is riding his scooter in the great big skate park in the sky.
Aw.
That's not funny.
He's a lot safer.
That's not. Again, the thing is there's not even a debate to be had here. I know that it was wrong. It's just something about being a big burly single man talking to.
Well, I'm not
young
saying you
child.
had to like go and pick him up and hold him on your lap. I'm just saying, like, hey, bud, you doing okay? Where's your mom?
I can't wait to bring this up at the radio-thon.
And what
this guy doesn't like kids.
He does not care about them.
And what? You guys knew that long ago. So I say, you all right, bud? And he goes, yeah. Conversation over?
Where's your mom?
Okay, so I need to now have follow-up questions.
Of course you do. It's a child.
Well, it's not my child. Well, and I mean, like I said, free-range parents.
If that was Brody that got out and got away, and somebody was like, I don't know, that dog could have rabies. I'm not going to help that dog. That dog could be violent, blah, blah, blah. And then Brody goes to go home and gets hit by a car. You wouldn't want somebody to come and try to save and make sure your dog got home okay?
It's a different type of stretch because parents ultimately make the decision for their children. I guess that kid could have broken out and his parents didn't know where he was.
Correct.
But
my theory, this kid was not adorable. This kid was ugly. He's like, I've got time.
Dude, he was a cute little Asian guy. He was a cute little
Asian kid.
Yeah,
he still didn't do nothing.
Cute little Asian kid.
Damn.
I also feel like the neighborhood's pretty safe. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I mean, abductions, as crazy as it is, they don't really happen.
I'm sure he knows karate.
Well, I mean, they don't happen like when's the last time you heard of a child being abducted in St. Pete? It's like this is going to be the first one in 10 years.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Please. I mean, just because I don't hear about them doesn't mean that they don't happen every day.
Yeah, I don't know when the last hit and run is. I'm sure that happens all the time.
No.
That was a terrible.
Dude, both of you.
You almost talked me into believing that was a good way of being a barometer.
You pay attention, supposedly, to the news every day. You think if there was children abducted in St. Pete, you wouldn't know about it? You wouldn't hear about it on this station?
I think sometimes the news is skewed, so it only, shows what you want. They want you to see.
This person's been holding for a while. I'm ready to switch gears. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's the parent.
Hey, guys, it's Nolan.
Oh, Nolan, what up, dog? You have a... dude, I will tell you, this kid looked mildly older than your kid.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought it back here because this is why I called in originally. The cognitive dissonance here is just insane. So, like, the other night I posted a video on my story of my kid going poop on the toilet because I was, like, proud of him for doing that. And his mom got on me, making me take it down because, I guess we have to live in fear that there's just child predators out there, but collectively we're not doing anything about it.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and I tried to make that. And he's again. I started this conversation at the very beginning of the show, and I told you it was the stretch of all stretches to compare it to the Michael Jordan thing, because I do just think there's something in the air about wanting to ensure that there's nothing weird going on ever with an adult and a kid. And I just, as this kid's walking towards me, and I'm thinking, I'm going to start talking to this little kid on the side of the road in 2026. It just, again, we can funnily debate it all day long. I regret not saying something to him. But as he's walking towards me, I'm going, do I say, are you alone? Where are your parents? What's going on? And then he goes up the road and his parents are there and he goes, this strange guy tried to talk to me. And I'd be able to explain it away, I guess, and go, I just thought he seemed a little too small to be by himself, whatever that is. But you're not, I get what you're saying. It is kind of all around us now to the point to where
I got to tell you, just in general, I wouldn't have been very happy you posting I understand the pride and the pooping moment, but I don't think that's something that needs to be posted on your social media either.
It was properly edited. I mean, I wasn't like zooming in on his thing or anything like that. But it's just why has the innocence been removed from these situations?
Well, it happened because it's there and it's real. I think that's why it's in our face.
So why aren't we doing anything about it? Why aren't we doing anything? That
is a bigger question. That is.
But
I don't know. I'm trying to say the cognitive dissonance is why.
What are you going to do?
Well, no, I think he's getting at I believe you're probably talking bigger picture about finding out that all of these people that run our country and are in prominent positions probably had sex with little kids. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting more and more blatantly obvious every day. I mean, this is the same mom who got on me about looking into the Pizzagate stuff back in the day, but look what's going on. So it's just, I don't know. It's weird that we all are like living in fear and we all know that it's out there. We just want to stick our heads further and further in the sand and not post naked pictures of a cute little kid.
Well, that being said, those creeps are also out there. Like I
you want to post pictures of cute little kids naked?
I feel like
what are we talking about?
I'm confused.
Yeah,
hey man, let's bring back to the days we could just parade these little kids around on the internet and
naked, by the way.
That was it. I was with them till that line. I was like, whoa.
Well, the problem is we all just have to, like, there's nothing fun about accepting that we're surrounded by sickos.
But it's always been that way. You just know about, I mean, how many shows we watch on the Datelines and the Snaps and of kids being abducted, waiting for their bus stops, and when they were in 1974, 1983, they've been missing, they were taken, all the time it happened. You just didn't know about it. Now we know about it, so we're trying to be more vigilant, trying to be better, trying to take better care of our kids.
Yes. And that, like I said, I think, Nolan, as much as I think you were trying to vibe, like I do think you have to not post pictures of your kids online. I think there are probably creeps digging through the internet hoping to find a random naked kid. So
let's never normalize that.
I do get, and here's the thing. I don't like that it's that way.
Me either.
But it is that way.
Oh, trust me. If I go back and look at my old photo album, there's tons. I used to love walking around with my ding-a-ling out.
You just hanging dong in
and
every
my parents
picture?
would take the photos, and then it got to a point where my mom was like, because I don't know if you remember this about when you would get photos developed at certain places, but if you go at the front window when you come in, you can see the photos.
Yeah,
just 10 dongs hanging there.
Just me painting in the house with my ding-a-ling out, and my mom's like, I should probably not take these photos anymore.
Yeah,
people could see them, and who knows? So
what a world. Well, now I don't know which direction to go now.
How do we pivot from kids?
We just go up,
we're going, well, since we are talking about kidnappings, and I know Joj has
by the way, I Googled it.
Crime.
Tons of them happen a lot.
Yeah, in St. Pete? When's the last child kidnapped in St. Pete? Please give me a date.
February 16th, it says.
Exactly, thank you. Family members of Nancy Guthrie, including her children and their spouses, have been ruled out as suspects.
Oh, wait, that was yesterday.
In her disappearance. To be clear, the Guthrie family, to include all siblings and spouses, has been cleared as possible suspects in the case. The family has been nothing but cooperative. This obviously in the 84-year-old woman who was abducted. I saw somebody say yesterday, and it's heartless to say, like, I know there's money at the end of it, and it seems like they're willing to pay, but, like, who's going to take an 84-year-old woman?
Somebody that wants money.
Yeah, but I think the money could. Are they not willing? Do we not already willing to pay?
Oh, I don't think anything is what it seems. I don't think that. Not that it's not real. I think that there's a bigger plot, a scheme behind this. It's been a very weird investigation. It's been very sketchy with how things have come out, how they've uncovered evidence. You have pizza delivery guys walking up to the door of a crime scene.
Which is so weird.
You have
How
pool
does that
guys
happen?
cleaning a pool at a crime scene. Like, nobody should be allowed on that premises.
When you saw the thing about the gloves, about they were finding all these gloves, and
We
they
just-
found out
now
it was
we
from
just found one?
Well, and it was the search. It was the people that were out on search and rescue, just leaving their gloves all around.
I mean, it seems so unprofessional. It seems almost intentionally unprofessional.
It just feels like every
It's
element
so
of it
weird to me.
feels like it was written for a movie. I have audio here. I
And
guess
I don't
they
know
got
how
another.
if you make $50 million a year, how even if it doesn't go anywhere, that's your mother. Here's a Bitcoin. Here's 2. Give me a name to go off of. I don't care if it's not real. I'm gonna bite. Here, take this.
We know it's the same person because they keep putting the same Bitcoin address in, saying that he can lead them to Nancy and the kidnappers. I say that plural, and we can get into that. As a matter of fact, I can right now. Let me just read you this. You read part of it. I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up. So I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them. So he says them, plural. And in another email, a previous one, he also referred to the kidnappers in the plural. So that's what he's saying. And Kate, I can't vouch for this. I can't tell you that it's real, it's fake. We made it clear to him today, and he saw this on, either on social media or our website, that if he is lying, if this is a fake, he's committed a crime. So I can't tell you, but
And now you've got another guy. This is Harvey Levin. They got another message from a guy who's not the kidnapper, but claims he saw kidnappers taking this woman into Mexico at some point, and he wants his own separate payday to give them the information on who they are or where they are.
It's a mess. I think those people are just being planted as whatever. I think initially, like, I don't know, you said you were willing to pay. You need proof of life. Okay, well, here's a down payment. Here's half of what you want. Show me my mother. We'll give you the rest.
Show me my mother!
Like, none of it makes sense to me. It's so weird. 17 days. The poor woman has been long dead. Like,
I think she's dead, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they say she had medication that she needed to take to stay alive?
And I feel like, yes. And in the second video, I feel like it was almost like they knew that she was dead and they just wanted the body so that they could bury her and have a service for her. Like, just return her. We want to celebrate her. We want to, like, those were Savannah's words.
They know something that nobody else. They know something.
I think they're just trying to catch the people at this point. But I still think that it's been orchestrated, and I think that it's all been a setup. And of course there's more than one person.
Donnie, very interested, by the way.
Oh.
Donald Trump says death penalty. If Nancy's dead, they're getting the death penalty. All right.
Daddy Trump.
We saved both of our listener submissions, so we can do both of them coming up next. One of them, and I've said this before,
and you'll say it again,
might be my new favorite. It pertains to something. They're both kind of, in a way, JoJo-centric, Juicy-centric, in that because of things that she does and says, she may be an authority on both of these things. So you could probably figure it out if you thought real hard. Don't go anywhere. More with Judge Juicy right here on Senning Show next. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. What a great time watching the Olympics really is. And you can see that moment where a kid thinks, you want to know what? Maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to win a gold medal one day. And now, while Xfinity can't guarantee you that, they can guarantee something just as important, that your internet price won't change for 5 years. No contracts, no commitment. So while your kid is ordering gear online, streaming highlight reels, or even video chatting with the coaches, your Xfinity internet price will not budge. And who knows, by the next time the Olympic Winter Games roll around, your kid could be getting fitted for their very own Team USA uniform. And guess what? You'll still be paying the same price for reliable Wi-Fi. And there's even more to enjoy with the Xfinity Gold Medal celebration, because now through February 22nd, get the best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years, guaranteed just $50 a month. Plus, you're going to get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's $11 a month. Xfinity, imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA.
listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Want a beautiful white vinyl fence but thought you couldn't afford it for less than $5 a day? Only $125 a month. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot vinyl fence and transform your backyard. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Turn up the temperature at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. Enjoy the hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, plus prime rib every Wednesday, and the hottest lunch specials daily from noon to 3. More VIP, more stages, more champagne. Visit 6222 East Adamo Drive or TampaGoldClub.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Health Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Health Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Health has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin, and boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
Get up to 40% off cruises, plus get up to $750 onboard credit and kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Dizzy here from JP and Senning Show. 2 shows, baby! And I'm here to tell you about Kava Social Club, while also tiptoeing the lines of copyright infringement. America! Kava Social Club is open 24 hours a day, that's 7 days a week, which equals to 365 days a year. Ready to serve freshly brewed kava and kratom drinks that are mixed daily. That means whenever you are feeling in the mood to pull up, they are open. Are you an early morning riser? Open. Afternoon delight? Open. Injured on the go? Open. And even after you got done late night cheating on your spouse, yes, they are open. Every day they have unique events going on, so find something that fits you. Check them out online at the Kava Social Club or on social media at Kava Social Club. Find something that works for you, and I guarantee you will have the greatest time every time you boo-la, baby. Kava Social Club, don't just sip. Make sure you swallow. Legally, I don't even know if I can say all the stuff I just said. Boo-la, baby! I could say that. That's ours.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them.
I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Bulls Nation, Coach Hodgson here. This Thursday, we're back home at the Yuengling Center as your South Florida Bulls men's basketball team takes on the Memphis Tigers at 7 p.m. And we need you to bring the energy. Great seats still remain at usfbullstix.com.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farrah & Farrah anytime.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Off my eyes.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Shout out to our guy, Paul, Vroom Vroom, Ross Chastain. He said he would. He said he would. He said he was going to the Daytona 500. And he said he was going to bring us some merch. And he showed up here at the front door. Corey delivered us a bag full of 2 crispy Daytona 500 hats. Shout out to Paul. In your honor, Paul, I will...
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Yeah, stand by. This is for you, Paul. I don't know if you missed it earlier, but you're not going to miss it this time. You're not going to miss it this time, buddy. I promise.
I'm Ross Chastain. You're listening to 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
The pride of, it's somewhere near Fort Myers, but it's called something else right here. Florida boy, Ross Chastain. I'm John Senning. That is Dizzy. She is JoJo.
Those hats are pretty fly.
Yeah, they are. I really, yeah.
I like them.
I like it a lot. That was they're very thoughtful. I imagine, do you leave the tag on it? This thing had to be way more money than you'd like to think. I bet you this thing is what, $30?
Yes, at least.
Easy at Daytona, unless you bought it off a truck on the way in, off the interstate.
Yeah, well,
that's all right. They still look good.
No, but it's got the official NASCAR sticker and it's got the barcode, so it's legit. Thank you, Paul.
It's Velcro. It's definitely legit.
Yeah, very.
You guys love your Velcro,
dude. Oh man, I wish I could wear Velcro shoes, pants, everything. I just love some good Velcro. Really
pants, just some tearaways.
What we normally do, at least sometimes when the judge is in, JoJo, we're lucky enough that over the past however many months, people have sent things to my Instagram DM and occasionally to my email or X. If you have something at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor, that can be relationship, life, work, kids. We've kind of covered it all. And I like them more lately because I feel like they're kind of like intertwining with stuff that we're talking about on the show, or at least pertaining directly to you, Joj.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you are the office. What is your official title? Like when you're doing the office stuff, what is that title? Is it office manager?
Yeah,
office manager. Because there is kind of what I'm about to say. This person thinks I think I've said it, and we've probably alluded to it. Are you in any way, which is crazy to think, like HR in the building?
Yes.
Oh, so you are okay. So then it's not crazy to think. I said it was crazy.
I am the HR rep. There used to be somebody in the building, and then since they've scaled back on things, I am the, I guess, quote unquote, representative.
Wow, the liaison.
Yes. Ooh, good word. For our office.
All right. Well, then this is not off base at all.
Okay.
Hey, JoJo. I don't appreciate that they didn't call you Judge Juicy. I'm writing this because I know you're basically the HR queen at the radio station. Okay. And I figure if anyone knows how this stuff is supposed to be handled, it would be you. I love my job. Like, I really love my job. I worked really hard to get here, and I don't want to mess that up. But my boss has been making me insanely uncomfortable with his horniness as of late. He's constantly asking me for hugs. These are not normal hugs, the lingering kind, often unnecessary. I always kind of laugh and try to slip away because I don't want it to make it weird. But last week, he crossed the line. I was sitting at my desk, and he walked up behind me and ran his fingers up the back of my leg and said, "Did that tickle?"
Did he Michael Jordan her?
I literally did. I was envisioning Michael Jordan's fingers tickling that leg when I read that line the first time. I literally froze. I laughed out of panic because I didn't know what else to do, and now I feel gross about it. I just keep replaying it, wondering if somehow I made it seem okay by not snapping at him. I'm scared to report it because he's my boss. What if they just think I'm being dramatic? What if they push me out? I love this job, and I don't want to blow up my career. But at this point, I'm feeling anxious every time he comes near me. Since you're HR at the station, what would you actually do if someone came to you with this? Is this something I can document? Do I confront him? Do I go above his head? I need your HR brain, not your juicy brain. What do I do?
I mean, you have to be prepared for the outcome to not go in your favor, right? Because I think that's just the world that we live in. However, I do think times are changing. It just may not be an easy road to go down. If you love your job, it's going to get ugly. People may look at you a different way, especially if everybody likes this guy. It could be he said, she said. It will definitely be documented by your HR. And then it will be up to them of how to proceed, whether it's an anonymous complaint. You can ask to keep yourself anonymous unless it were to progress. And then obviously, he would probably know who it was, but it depends on how uncomfortable you are. I think that's been the biggest issue that we see with like Me Too and stuff is that you're torn between job, career, these girls.
Advancement.
Right. So you deal with it even though you don't want to. And then, a year, 2 years down the road, then, we want to come out and we want to be upset about it, but you've allowed it to continue. So if it's something you're not comfortable with, then you need to speak up. Or if your job means more to you than your self-worth and your morals, then you take it.
It is crazy. This is an office setting, and it cannot be compared to any other office setting. And to be honest with you, we don't even have tons of people around here, but I just get this overwhelming feeling that the Me Too movement was kind of a crock. And I don't mean it like I don't believe the women. I don't think it should have happened.
No, that's
I think it was hashtag believe no women. I just think like it came and went so quickly. And I think this lady's story right here is played out in office buildings and work
100%.
settings all over the country where there really is no path. I don't know this lady's job, but I would say a lot of times, especially with smaller companies, if you do this, they'll find a way to push you out. You can say something.
Yes,
and
that's what I mean. You're going to have to be prepared just in case it doesn't go the right way.
60% of the bosses out there are just Don Drapers.
Yeah, I don't fully understand what that is, but horny men.
Horny old men from the 60s.
Even other people.
Cigarettes and drink martinis
in
their office.
It doesn't even need to be a boss. I just think there are guys in the hallways that act a certain way, and if they're good for the company, then they're probably never really going to be punished or nothing's going to happen to them.
Well, and especially you've let these advances go on, and that's allowing him to think that you're okay with it when in reality you're not. To me, no job is worth that.
A handwritten letter.
I don't care. I'm going to report you. I'm going to walk. I'm going to make your life a living hell because you're a gross creep who's on a power trip and thinks that he can do whatever he wants. That to me is worth more, and stopping this guy from doing it to many more women to come or whoever. So I'll go get another job somewhere else.
You also are fairly friendly to being groped.
Yeah, well, like you said, you got to...
Most grope-worthy.
Yeah, she pokes it out.
Yeah.
Whereas if I do it with Ann Kelly, she slaps me.
Exactly.
So you got to set the tone, like JoJo said.
Yeah, so what you're saying is she's asking for it. Yeah.
Literally.
Dude, you two
I think
together
what you're saying is I'm going to go far in my career.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Exactly. New APD of the bone right here. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Is this the lady that sent the email?
No, I was just wondering if it was a little too late to go back to the little Asian kid.
Oh, yeah. Please do. Please do. I was having so much fun talking about it.
Yeah, man. Listen, John, your heart was in the right place, man. I understand where you're coming from, but I really feel like next time you need to lean into it and just pick them up like Mike Tyson picked up that the little person.
Oh yeah, Hasbulla.
Just nuzzle him in the tummy.
Actually, that's actually a great idea. If I would have given him raspberries on his belly, is that what they call it? Yeah, that would have Dude, thank you. I've been looking for some sane, solid advice this whole time, and you're the first person who's making sense to me today.
Just refer to yourself as Uncle Johnny to everybody you meet. Uncle Johnny got something for you.
Uncle Johnny, kids. Uncle Johnny.
Let Uncle Johnny find your parents with you. Come on.
All right, this one's a good one. This one's a damn good one. Hold on.
Paint your face like a clown.
Am I getting in trouble for something?
Carry candy in your pocket at all times.
Yeah.
Kids love candy.
Drive a white van.
It's funny. You guys are talking about the things that I should do that go exactly against what I was trying not to do, was be weird to a kid.
Hey, you said lean into it.
Hey, Judge Juicy. Polite. All right. I'm going to say it. I'm in my feelings over something that's probably going to sound really stupid.
Oh, boy.
But it's been bothering me. I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years. We live together. I hope to marry her one day. Our sex life is good. I'm not out here starving for booty.
Okay.
This is going to take a hard turn, so everybody be prepared. I'm not even sure if I can say this stuff, so we're going to try. She absolutely refuses to swallow. Ever. Not once. Never has. Not in 3 years.
You're talking to the right lady. JoJo?
Or the wrong one.
And before you roast me, it's not even just about the act. It's the fact that she acts like it's so disgusting and won't even have a conversation about it. Meanwhile, you, Juicy, proudly repping being the big gulp queen on the radio.
Big gulp.
And I jokingly mentioned that to her.
Oh, no.
See, babe. This is in quotations. See, babe. Some women are out here committed to the craft.
Oh, well.
In all caps. That did not go well.
No, I could imagine it wouldn't.
That did not go well. She got super offended and said that I was comparing some lady on the radio and trying to pressure her into doing something she does not want to do. Now she's mad, even more mad, every time I bring it up. I'm not trying to force anything. I just feel rejected. Like she'll do everything else but draws a line there. And for some reason, the line feels personal. Do I need to grow up and get over it? Is this one of those you're asking the wrong lady here. Is this one of those her body, her rules situations? Am I being dramatic, or is there a way to talk about this without making her feel pressured or gross? The sign-off is great. Big Gulp Queen, please help this thirsty man out.
Oh, thank you so much.
Whew.
Okay, wait. I need to ask you, are you offended if your girl...
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if it was like went on forever, then I would... I'll just say yes, without further expounding upon it too much. There would be some offense there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it bother and offend you?
If she doesn't want to do that?
Yeah.
We have some conversations about it. I don't know if it offends me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I was living the same life that I'm living and things were different. Like if that would be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But I think there's like some semblance of truths in this guy's questioning.
Yeah, I don't think because to me I put myself in their shoes. Like I don't know if I'd like that if I was them. I don't know, but
you wouldn't like it.
But you as me would like it.
But if you take your brain and then flip it into a woman, you'd be like,
I would treat it like.
But you like that.
I would treat it as like, this is going to sound bad, but like alcohol. You go, do you need a chase? We could get a chase if that's what we have to do.
Just keep a bedside beverage.
A little Pepsi at the side, carbonation's gone.
I'm interested to know what her reasoning for not wanting to is, though.
Yeah, because
if that's your man and like somebody you see yourself marrying, like fluid. I mean, like you're seeing it all. You know what I mean? Like you're.
Well, and I'd like to say that you can go, sir, to some tangible, real techniques. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of pineapple juice. Make it as the best that you can. I don't know, what you got going on. Maybe it tastes like battery acid. I don't know if you're eating cheeseburgers and you're dehydrated. But I would say first work on yourself in ways that you can make it better if you haven't already. That seems palatable.
No, that's a good point. If you're eating the wrong things, you're smoking Black and Milds and eating terrible. Fast food.
What if you? Great. I mean, if that's the case, like that's what I'm saying. If it's something about the flavoring, how would you like it? You know what I mean? If you were doing your thing and you were eating fish dinners every night, like you wouldn't like that. Hold on. So you'd have to have a conversation and get there. But for me, it's more of a seeing him happy thing and feeling good happy thing. It does. I'm not saying it's like chef's kiss, so delicious every time, but because I know in that moment that's pleasing him, then it makes me happy.
Dude, guy, wherever you are, I can't believe this is a real thing, and I don't know that they really work, but I had to Google it to find out. Lap It Up blank flavoring pills. When you want to ensure that your partner enjoys that as much as you, these pills help add a delicious taste.
Oh, wow.
So you can enjoy that moment of ecstasy together.
So he ingests it, so
It's a pill.
Oh,
He
okay.
ingests it, and then it tastes like gummy bears.
Yeah.
Well, let's try that. I wonder if that's real.
What's it called? Lap It Up?
It's called Lap It All Up. Lap It All Up. But no description of the flavor.
Oh, that's...
I mean, I'd like to see a whole line of flavors.
Yeah, like is it bubblegum?
It doesn't...
Chocolate?
I wonder... I'm looking for reviews on... I'm looking for reviews on this Lap Pills review. Because these are tangible.
Also,
tangible
I don't
options.
understand how people get this far into relationships without having these conversations. That you've been with her for 3 years. If it's clearly been bothering you for a while, that I don't understand how you haven't talked to her.
Well, it's one of those things where you probably feel bad that
But you
feel
shouldn't
the way you
feel.
think.
But you shouldn't. If somebody loves you and you're with them to the point where you're going to marry them, it's not a one night stand. It's not just some random hookup every now and again. I mean, this is your person.
I did find some reviews, by the way.
Not good.
Love your wallet instead. These can only be described as a joke. Trying to swallow these pills is downright dangerous. They are thick, uncoated, very dry. They will stick to your throat. I had to use a coffee grinder to put them into a fine powder and then mix them with my coffee.
That sounds unnecessary.
Oh,
I'm trying to get more reviews. But
That's a lot of work when you could just get a new girl.
Oh my God! I was gonna say try some Pop Rocks.
That could be
Isn't
fun.
that supposed to be a fun thing? I've never tried them.
That could be fun.
Maybe I have to bring some on the cruise.
I think. You just keep them.
I heard he
taped to your
didn't eat
door.
it last time.
Yeah.
Facts. How's
Is
that
he
going, by the
going
way?
on the cruise?
You know he's going on the cruise.
And he still got the girlfriend?
You know he's going on the cruise.
Blink twice. God, this girl.
Interesting.
Wait, I don't think you did. I don't think you did blink twice.
Oh, interesting.
You don't know? I would think if anything.
I don't know.
It'd be you. I'm really trying hard to get these reviews over here, but my Amazon.
I'm going to go with it's not good. I feel like there's more natural ways.
What, the pills as a whole? Oh, Jesus.
No, I just mean
hell?
like not taking a pill. You said eating pineapples, pineapple juice.
Dehydrated, all those. Okay.
Don't be mowing down on asparagus before you're.
Pop Rocks, this Lap It Up. We need to give JoJo a few of them, and then she reports back. And we
your cousin JoJo?
No, this JoJo. And we do like reviews with JoJo.
Well, but we need to give it to the man, not to her.
Well, whoever she's dating.
Yeah,
or
so we'll
with.
give it to JoJo.
Yes,
we give it to your cousin before the cruise.
Yes,
Duh.
okay.
This isn't rocket science here, Diz.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Oh yeah, well, I did.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about if your cousin's going on the cruise and JoJo's going on the cruise, they're hooking up.
Oh yes.
But I thought. Oh.
What? No, what did
Whether
you
or not that's a thing or not.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to throw the guy any further under the bus.
All right, cool.
And I thought,
As you play.
yeah. Well, we've done a lot here today, folks. I wish I could say that it was all fun. But
It was. It was a very good time.
some moments better than others.
Next time, maybe you'll help a kid.
Maybe.
Save their life.
Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into John's joints. Lots to get to today. Man, something happened, and I'm still working through if it is as bad as it seems when it comes to the FCC refusing to let a talk show host have a certain guest on. I want to talk about that first and foremost, with a lot more as well. We'll be joined by Drew Garabo. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. When a child is hurting, everything stops. Families need hope and a place they can trust. February 19th and 20th, 102.5 The Bone goes 24 hours, commercial-free, raising funds for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Generously sponsored by Clean Earth Systems. Listen to parents, doctors, and caregivers share stories of courage, compassion, and life-saving care. Every dollar goes directly to the hospital, helping kids get the care they need. Donate now at theboneonline.com and be part of something that matters. We're all in for all children. From 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Transform your backyard for less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a sleek black aluminum fence that adds style, security, and curb appeal for just $125 a month. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo with the Mike Calter proclaimed best body on the bone. Now, how did I get that body? I'm glad you asked. C4MH.com. Most local and internet men's clinics treat all patients with unapproved compounded synthesized testosterone. Compounded injectable drugs have a dark side with 116 deaths and over 1,500 adverse health incidents. The needed chemicals and synthesized testosterone base that makes up their drug can come from as far away as China. Max profits at your risk. Be smart, be safe by going to C4MH.com, which has 15 years of treating low T with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. You want those results in the gym like me? You want those results in the bedroom like me? Well, you're never going to be like me, but you can be the best that you can be. Go to C4MH.com with 15 years of treating low T with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. James D. Raspino, MD.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
At IDC, we honor the legacy of the one and only Keith LeClaire.
We refuse to be beat on any diamond, any price, anywhere. You cannot get any closer to the source in International Diamond Center.
His competitive spirit, his leadership, his passion for quality.
The finest quality at the best price, guaranteed. Anybody that sees it on her hand, they're going to be on, where'd you get that diamond?
And who can forget Keith's fun side?
If you don't come to IDC, you are nuts. You're going to get a bigger, better diamond for less at IDC, period.
As we mourn his passing, Keith LeClaire's spirit will always be alive and well at IDC. And his other family members carry on his legacy. His voice, his teachings, his vision will continue to guide us into the future. And the core values of IDC will never change.
I want you to be protected. I want you to make sure you're getting what you paid for. It's a commitment from our family. It's our blood. It's our heart behind it. It's our trust. It's our integrity.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
When you're hiring,
Have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Joe, a lot of guys are curious about Best Man Medical, but they're nervous about who they're actually talking to.
Exactly. And that's what makes Christian Payton so different. He's the owner, but he's also an industry authority who has actually had all these procedures done himself.
And Joe and I have met him. He's happy to tell you all about it, and he walks you through it when you become a client. So he's not just reading a script. He knows the before and after personally.
He really does. When you call, you aren't hitting a call center. You're talking to Christian. He does the consultation, answers the tough questions, and he's actually in the surgery suite with Dr. Zabrowski to make sure everything goes perfect.
And that's what I call a dynamic team right there.
It really is. And guys, the Big Bone listeners are already moving on this. The first listener actually had their surgery last week. Call now before the schedule fills up. Mention Big Bone for a 10% discount at bestmanmedical.com.
And make sure you tell them Carmen and Pat from the Mike Kelta Show sent you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America. Fighting for you, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Joints every afternoon at about 3 o'clock. We light them up. Smoke them if you got them. It's the news of the day, peppered in with some life and much, much more. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. And we got to bring in the Hurricane Lung backup to help us burn them down. The one and only Drew R. Garabo.
Hurricane Lung.
Hurricane Lung, baby.
Hi. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty damn good. How are you?
Oh, man. Good. Having a great day. We saw the cats this morning, which is always nice. We got a little misbehavior that had to go in timeout.
Oh, no. What is a misbehaving cat in the kitty cottage?
Zazu, one of our little orange kitties, likes to climb all the kennels up to the top of the condo where you can't reach her. So as soon as she starts doing that, you got to grab her and put her in timeout, hoping that she'll figure it out.
Do they have little kitty straitjackets that you can put the kitties in? So when they're a little too crazed, that you can chill them out.
That'd be nice, but no.
I'll trademark that. I'll create one and I'll give you a
little kitty straitjacket.
John's Joints brought to you by marijuanadoctor.com. Sometimes when I talk about marijuanadoctor.com, I can almost smell the essence of marijuana in my nose because getting your card is that important. You no longer have something to look forward to immediately. If you've been waiting and thinking, well, they're going to put it on the ballot and it's going to be this and this, It's not going to be on the next ballot, and we don't know when it's going to come around. So right now, as it stands, your only option to get into these dispensaries and get the best products Florida has to offer is to get your med card, and you can do it with marijuanadoctor.com. Use the code BONE30 when you book. That's $30 off your initial certification. It will be easy as can be. Marijuana Doctor, founded by a former patient who said, I want to make this process as easy as humanly possible for those that want their card. And that is exactly what you'll get. You meet with the doctor, the staff, you'll be certified that night, taking advantage of the first-time patient discounts, stocking up on flour, vapes, and anything you really want. Edibles, all of it. Go now, marijuanadoctor.com. Use the code BONE30. Because this has just become the no pun intended breeding ground for where I've discussed it, Snoopy the cat. Snoopy the cat is not Snoopy the cat at all. Snoopy's name is Monroe, and Snoopy has an owner.
Monroe.
Yeah.
But I need a little more info than you're giving. You seem to be very tight-lipped.
Well, I am mildly concerned that somebody connected to this family would be listening, because I don't know any nice way to say it other than they seem like the type of people that you would not want a problem with when it comes to physical violence, maybe.
Right. Okay.
So I'll just say the pattern here. They have a couple dogs that are running free around the neighborhood all the time.
Okay.
So it had crossed my mind.
Adopted Asian kid?
Not there. I don't think the adopted Asian kid was theirs.
Okay.
But at this point, it would not surprise me. Not Asians that live there, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So these dogs get out all the time, and it got out last night, and it had, because of that, it had gone through my mind that maybe it was their cat. So sure enough, there goes the dog running across my front lawn like it does every other day. There's people chasing it. It's a whole big scene. And so I figured that's a good time to ask. So I go out and I go, hey, by the way, I know you always lose your dog. Do you guys have any, do you have a cat? She goes, oh my God, yeah, we just got 2 cats. She goes, we just got 2 cats about a month ago.
Okay.
And I said, this guy? She goes, yeah. You know, they were supposed to be indoor cats, but they just like it more outside. So they've been living outside.
They like it more outside?
And I did say, I said, just so you know, a lot of coyote sightings. And I said, you know what I'm worried of more than the coyotes for a little cat is the other feral cats. Like the coyotes, you could probably outrun.
Oh, yeah.
The feral cats will F you up. Like there is a community of cats that have probably been living on the streets for like 10 years. And so I said, there's a lot of bad feral. And she goes, and I told her that. I said, hey, coyote. She goes, so do you think we should keep them inside?
Yeah.
And I said, I do think that would be.
Do you think she was like, well, it's hard when you're married to Captain Durag and he's always out. It's just me.
Fighting crime.
Yeah.
He's out teaching kids how to fold the laundry, and I'm here trying to tend to all these cats. Yes. There was a, it's just an interesting thing. So I don't, what do you do? Do you steal the cat? Do you?
No.
I mean, it's their cat. People have indoor outdoor cats. It's a decision that somebody somewhere made. They're not the only one either in the neighborhood. There are cats that go and they live outside, and then they decide when they want to come inside. And Snoopy, not Snoopy, now is
Monroe.
in that category. Soon to be. Hopefully, it's got to be fixed, right?
My cousin does that.
So.
Lets the cat go in and out.
Man, you can't.
Like
as
there's a
much
trend
for the
here.
cat's protection as it is all the birds and the lizards that they're going to annihilate.
Well, it's
they're
funny.
beasts.
I don't know if I mentioned when came off. So.
He points like behind a bush and this is like.
To do that, but like I know the way that I love my dog, and I don't take this the wrong way to people who have. I don't think you love your pet that much.
Of course not.
So just to open up the door and go, hey, have a good time.
Yeah.
You may or may not get hit by a car, or eaten by a coyote, or gang raped by a group of other. Don't think A different type of relationship that those people have with their cats. I didn't mean those people like that. But
you should open up the door during your show and let your cat roam free on your show.
No, dude. Pumpkin used to be an indoor-outdoor cat until our next door neighbor.
Mo.
I meant Mo. Yeah, he can roam as free as he wants. You know, he can find another radio program that he really likes, lap up a saucer of milk.
Sometimes he's out there and he just comes right up to my feet, and I just pet his belly and run my fingers through his dreads. And he's
Maurice.
He's very, very loving. I did want to mention sometimes we pepper in television, movie stuff in this first segment. I watched 3 things that I think I could in some way recommend. Dude, have you been seeing any? I didn't even hear about it before it happened. This new show on HBO called Neighbors.
I have heard of it, but I have not. I've not taken the time to watch it.
So I guess it's going to be episodic. So like every episode will be a different story, and it's just so funny because you know, when I've had stuff with the neighbors, and I always worry about you know, you start a feud with your neighbor and then your life's ruined. Yeah. That is the whole point of this documentary show. It's an A24 production, and it's shot as, you know, it's a documentary. These are real people, and one of them, it's like 2 stories in an episode. So one of them are these people that live out in the middle of freaking nowhere in Montana that are ready to murder each other over a gate that this guy put on his property, and the other one is in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, where they have this thing going on. We've heard of it in different places, and it was the dude from the Backstreet Boys was all over the news last year because he lives there and he's fighting this fight as well.
AJ?
Yeah, AJ, yeah. They have the deal where people who have the waterfront property, they own or believe that they own the beachfront property. So they have hired these vigilantes to their whole job. All these homeowners along the beach in Santa Rosa have hired this vigilante dickhead who's just a bulldog who just goes to people on the beach all day and kicks them off. So there's a lady who lives on the other side of the road who has made it her life's mission to fight the homeowners, and she created an app to let people know where they can go on the beach and stuff. And it's really good. It's very interesting.
So do they own the beach?
Long story short, yes.
Oh.
So you can, in those places, it's the watermark. So remember when we went to, you came and visited us, we stayed at that place, Minnesota Key.
Yeah.
They had the same thing there during a certain portion, and it just becomes this big pissing contest. And I remember, for as nice as it was, like these people just put all this debris and like chairs and stuff out on the beach just to make sure that no beachgoers can sit there. And then if you go to the beach, technically the only area that you can be in is like where the tide would come up. So where the sand would get wet at the tide at its highest point, that's the area. So one of these damn First Amendment auditors, he gets in on it because he finds out about this guy who's just a dick. So then he goes down there to confront him, and it's very, very interesting. And I'll be curious to see. Curious to see where else the show goes with it. And I did watch 2 movies that I meant to mention yesterday.
Hit me.
We finally watched The Housemaid with Sydney Sweeney.
How's that?
It was really, really good. Really good. Very. For the 95% of people that went to go see it because they're horny for Sydney Sweeney, there's a hell of a payoff.
Oh, good.
It is
Beef?
Very Beef adjacent.
All right.
Beef adjacent, not full landing strip or anything, but definite full nude moments and seeds. Got great twists and turns. Very, very good. And the other one we watched, I think on Sunday night. Oh yeah, full nip. Full nip. Multiple. She loves to show it off.
That's like the only thing she signs up for.
Yeah, she does.
It's in her contract.
She's like, if I'm not showing nip, then give me my pink slip. Yeah, there you go. Dude, we watched that Primate movie. The one, dude. Just a fun, stupid movie about this family.
You put the trailer on here. Yeah.
They live like in this wild house in Hawaii, and like one of the daughters and her friends all come back to visit, and they've had this chimp as their pet their entire life. And let's just say things go pretty bad with the chimp. Have you ever heard anything about hydrophobia?
Is it the fear of water?
Well, they put this. Hold on, maybe I didn't say it right.
Okay.
They put it in the beginning of the. Oh yeah, it is here. They put it in the beginning of the movie, and it's somehow like there's a connection between animals in the wild and rabies and water driving them insane. rabies historically termed hydrophobia.
That's like technically the fear of water, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but it had something to do. I don't want to give stuff away because it ties directly into the movie, but there is this connection between water driving whatever has rabies crazier.
Yes. Okay, I do remember this. There was a book I read called "Their Eyes Were Watching God."
Yeah.
And in it, it's a long story. This girl, it's her story about 3 different guys she goes through her life with. The last guy, who she gets really hooked with, he gets bit by a dog or something like that, gets rabies. It doesn't get unlocked till a hurricane comes.
Yeah.
And the water,
There's something
it
about-
triggers something,
yes.
and then he goes insane.
There's something
like
about
he was
the water.
sick, but it wasn't until then. Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn, I can't believe that triggered that when you said that.
I gotta
It's like,
say,
oh my God.
hell of a
remember
memory.
this. Yeah.
It is
Any avalanches in that book? Because John will read it.
Yeah. If you got an avalanche, any natural disasters at all?
No.
Dude, I gotta say,
hurricanes.
if I get I don't know. I'm happy where I am in this life, but if I ever became prominent enough to like pitch a movie to a studio, dude, I think A24, who has their fingers and everything, a modern day avalanche movie would just be perfect.
Rock or snow?
No, it's snow. It's
Okay.
snow because the kid, spoiler, I hate to do it for those that are waiting to read the book. Did you read the book? He spends a lot of, if not all of the book in the snow. Like he essentially has a little cavern in the snow because he's buried by an avalanche.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's got to do things, he's not
okay.
So it's like Castaway, but under an avalanche.
Right.
Yeah, Chris and his brother Terry were just going out for a little skiing and a little hunting. The hungry coyote seemed an easy mark, but the echoing crack of the rifle sets off an avalanche, and Chris is buried alive under a mountain of snow. No one saw him go under.
Oh.
He's all alone.
Does he eat himself?
I'd rather not say.
I watched that. I'm on the last episode of that Monster with Ed Gein.
Oh, you kept pushing through.
Yeah, did you watch the whole thing?
No, I turned my back on it.
Never believe who shows up in the last episode.
Because I watched the whole thing. Who
Tell me. You can tell me.
The Mindhunter dudes.
Oh, yes, I did know there was a Mindhunter crossover.
I don't think one of them's the same guy, but it's definitely the dude with the short gray. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Mindhunter guys.
Did you feel like at one point near those last episodes, they're kind of making you sympathetic to him? Like,
yes.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Some kind of weird turn they were doing. It's like, what are we
He's
doing
just
here?
a schizophrenic. That's all.
That was a big debate when they when they released it, because I even remember he even said some weird things about like, this maybe will show you, who the real monsters are. Well, it's the guy who was eating people and making furniture out of their bodies.
That guy's a monster.
That's going to be my vote on this one.
Seconded.
Man, this is a crazy story, and I'm willing to work through it and find the thing that you can't be seen or is not seen on the surface level. Stephen Colbert is laying into his soon-to-be former network over an interview that he was told he could not put on his show. The comedian criticized CBS, whose lawyers advised The Late Show that it could not air the February 16th interview with Texas State Representative who is running for Senate in a competitive primary against fellow Representative Jasmine Crockett in no uncertain terms. I was told in no uncertain terms that not only could I not have him on, I could not mention me not having him on. The defiant host, who is set to leave the network when The Late Show ends in May, added, and because my network clearly doesn't want us to talk about this, we're going to talk about it. So they released the interview on YouTube, which does not fall under FCC rule. But I have a little clip, I think, of when they what they put on YouTube.
Sexy.
Stand by. Okay, hold on. I still got music going. Everybody, before I play it,
y'all.
And maybe they thought they could really shut down Stephen Colbert, and that was really what they thought was going to happen. This is going to have the opposite effect. I personally immediately want to know everything that I can about this guy.
James Tallarico. Now, here's the thing. I don't usually say this to a guest, but if people are watching this right now, it's because they found us online on YouTube. I did an act of the show that's on tonight explaining why. It's not the first time you've caused some drama. FCC opening probe into The View after appearance by Tallarico. Do you mean to cause trouble?
I think that Donald Trump
is worried that we're about to flip Texas.
Wild. Absolutely wild. Again, if there's something here I'm not like, I wondered if there was almost a so they they're throwing out the equal time rule, which hadn't been broken yet. Like they're saying they could have made that right, or they would have made that right.
So I think if you schedule a guest like that, you have to at least extend an invitation to their rival,
simultaneously.
Their competitor. I think so. I think before you have them on, you have to go, Jasmine Crockett, I'm giving you the opportunity to come on the Stephen Colbert Show.
So, they say that the Stephen Colbert, and I'd have to go back and figure it out, that this is a big wink and a nod, that it's something that they talk about all the time, but it's fairly ever really followed up on. But this guy, maybe this new FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, issued new guidance, dropping the blanket exception because some are motivated by purely partisan political purposes, which, I mean, I don't know much about that Jasmine Crockett. I would think she would be beat.
Yeah.
One way or the other. So it's just a very interesting time with these networks. As much as everybody kind of wants to tout the fake news and all of these, he's got some aces in the pocket now. It would definitely with CBS and everything that happened with the lawsuit, and then ultimately sending Colbert packing. So in the original statement, which I could not find from the show that aired last night, let's just call it what it is. It's Donald Trump's administration wants to silence anyone who says anything bad about Trump on TV, because all Trump does is watch TV. This is Stephen Colbert. He's a toddler with too much screen time. He gets cranky and then drops a load in his diaper.
Oh, no.
The comedian had no trouble calling out CBS over what he called the effort to obey the Trump administration. The ending of the Late Show itself, Colbert has alleged, was motivated by CBS parent company seeking to finalize a big merger with Skydance Media.
I saw a really interesting thing on Bill Maher, who I guess Trump has his number now since they came on the show.
Yeah,
and
through Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock took Bill Maher to the White House.
So Trump angry texts Bill Maher anytime he says something that's like left-leaning or whatever. He's like, I see you're back on the side of the liberals and the anti-Trump machine. That's got to be a weird text to get.
Super weird.
Yeah.
And I've heard Bill Maher talk recently about how he's up Kid Rock's ass. And like he said, he sent to him, he's like, he mentioned that he sent a text to Kid Rock and said it doesn't feel like a very Christian thing, to do this halftime show and take away from Bad Bunny. Like, why wouldn't you just support a fellow artist? And I don't know what the response was. But just a very interesting dynamic in the trifecta of Kid Rock, Bill Maher, and the president of the United States.
That is one interesting trifecta, John.
Man, this is a terrible story. The 56-year-old father of a North Providence high school senior opened up fire at his son's hockey game on Monday afternoon, killing 2 family members and injuring others. Police identified the shooting suspect as Robert Dorgan, who also goes by the name Roberta. The mother of the hockey player was killed in the rink while a sibling died at the hospital, according to several sources. The injured included 2 other family members and a family friend. And this is one of those things where thank God for some heroes, because somebody right behind them, the videos are out there. I can't suggest that you watch them, but he starts opening fire in a crowded ice skating rink, and whoever the dude is behind him and a couple other people immediately jump on and kind of start choking him out and eventually get rid of it. So there's, I guess the night before they put up a social media post mad at local politicians. So the night before, the 56-year-old dad who underwent gender reassignment surgery in 2020 made an ominous post in anger at someone calling trans Democratic Representative Sarah McBride a man. Keep bashing us, but do not wonder why we go berserk. They wrote in a post. Police believe Dorgan was targeting his own family when he wreaked havoc at the ice rink following years of heated disputes over his identity. So the lady filed, his ex-wife filed for divorce in 2020 on the grounds of gender reassignment surgery, narcissistic plus personality disorder traits, according to the filing that was obtained. They got officially divorced in 2021.
Some Nazi tattoos too. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a little Schulzenstaffen right there on the bicep.
The trans shooter person.
Yeah, which is really odd.
Dude, look at that, breaking down walls. I mean, why be mad at one lane when you can be mad at most.
Little something for everybody. Trans shooter, Nazi shooter.
Man, what a crazy thing. The police chief, like I said, hailed a good Samaritan who apparently jumped in to try and subdue the shooter. Witnesses said the man, the father of another hockey player, managed to disarm Dorgan, but he had a backup firearm. The ice rink slaughter came 8 days after another shooting that happened up in Canada.
Jesus Christ.
Just a wild world that we're living in. People are afraid for a million different reasons. And I mean, we've seen so many stories lately of like family members being in I meant to get to it, and I heard you and Mo talk about that story about the Trump dad and the daughter, and what an insane thing that guy walked. If you didn't hear the story, this guy and his daughter were having this big fight over Trump, and then I guess, was it the next day after the fight that he said, I want to show you something?
Yeah.
Because they were having an argument about guns.
Yep.
He then takes her to his room, shows her his gun, and in the process of that, shoots and kills his own daughter. And he walked.
Didn't serve a day. Well, I mean, they might have taken him to jail right away, but yeah, he was found innocent.
What a crazy. It is so wild to me in this world what people and how people walk away from certain crimes.
Yeah.
Like I think we have this idea in our head of like, well, this person's going to prison for the rest of their life. This person's definitely going to be in trouble.
Nope.
And then you see a story like that and you go, they just, all things considered, knowing that he was a booze hound and everything that comes along with it, they're like, nah, you're good.
And how about that cheer mom who
Utah, right?
Yeah.
I saw that headline because I kind of mentioned the thing yesterday with you, and you told me that, and I saw the headline today.
Killed her daughter and herself, and then now they're saying it's because of mean mom texts to her, I guess. That cheer community is really weird.
It's like
tiaras and whatever.
Yeah, toddlers and tiaras.
That whole, I don't know, that's like cheer adjacent, equally as well, because those were like pageants.
Pageantry.
Those are pageants.
Little Jean Benet Ramsey action.
But Drew Garabo, for many, many years, has been spreading the good word on if you're planning a murder-suicide, do the suicide first.
Please.
And I learned that from the wise man over many, many years of being
Still
a fan.
not effective. But.
No, sadly, not enough people are picking up.
Don't kill yourself.
No, don't do either.
But if you have to do a murder-suicide, please do a suicide, then the murder.
Man, I find myself so enamored with this dude. He has stayed out of the spotlight for negative stuff for a good stretch of time. But anytime I see an interview with him, he just seems to be like this wildly deep thinker who has battled addiction and has a bunch of skeletons in his closet. And he had not done anything that bad in a minute. But actor Shia LaBeouf was arrested in New Orleans after allegedly hitting two people outside of a Royal Street business amid Mardi Gras celebrations. The 39-year-old was kicked out of the business early Tuesday morning after causing a disturbance, according to the New Orleans police. Once removed from the building, the victim reported being struck by LaBeouf, who used his closed fist on the victim several times. The victims reported that LaBeouf left, but then came back in an even more aggressive attack ensued. Multiple people attempted to hold him down and released him so he could leave, but LaBeouf hit the same victim with a closed fist to the upper body. He then reportedly assaulted another person, punching him in the nose. LaBeouf was held down by a group of people until the police arrived. 39-year-old was taken to the hospital for treatment of unknown injuries, and LaBeouf was charged with 2 counts of simple battery. It is not clear what circumstances led to the incident.
He ain't good at drinking. You got to work the program every single day if you're a guy like LaBeouf. And, the enablers around him, though, like you need, if you're going to stay sober, don't you need someone around you to go, hey, I know we're in New Orleans, but maybe don't drink.
It's very, very, and when you say around you, I think you mean physically around you at all times.
Yep.
I had actually brought it up on the show when it happened. Let me find the name real quick. Stand by. So he has this like insanely tight relationship with one of the most famous directors ever, and they made his last movie, Henry Johnson, David Mamet. You know who that is? He did what is his big ones that he's done here?
I think he did Showgirls, right?
Yeah, he did Showgirls. He did The Edge. He's got a big one. He did Hoffa. He did The Untouchables. He did The Untouchables. And so him and LaBeouf are super tight, and they did a whole string of interviews together. And I guess you could call him his sponsor, whatever. But he was he did Hannibal. He did the screenplay for Hannibal. Yeah. But that's what it was all about, was how much he had changed his life, and he was a part of it daily. But again, when somebody wants to go rogue, what's the chances he did all this sober?
minimal. He's got a beer in his hand earlier.
He does.
The look on his face too. You know, like you see drunks and they got that like frowny, like starting to turn face. That's the face that Shia had.
Those dead eyes. When you're around somebody who's been drinking and you can see like they have no there's like nobody's home. The lights are on, but nothing's happening.
Scary.
That's a scary.
What's your favorite Shia role?
So there's a movie. I mean, Peanut Butter Falcon was definitely up there. There is a movie that I watched and it stuck with me for so long, and I would recommend it. But it is weird and it's long.
Okay,
it's called American Honey, and it's about Shia LaBeouf plays pretty close to himself, like a crackhead, and it's about this insane group of people that are young kids that are going and doing door-to-door sales, and they travel the whole country, and it's like juvenile delinquents that have been hired by this company to go do door-to-door sales, and it's a really, really messed up, good movie.
What was the one where they turned into horses? It was like a call center. Thank you very much, or thanks.
Was he in that?
No, but when you said it was a group of
that was telemarketers, and it was thank you for
smoking.
No, we're mixing them up. Oh man, sorry for interrupting. Sorry to bother you.
That was it.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, what a weird ass movie that was. No Shia though. Sorry.
That was Well, and I mean Shia for many people, I remember him first and foremost from Even Stevens.
Oh,
he was
from
the Disney Channel Disney Channel show way
back
in
the movie
day.
Holes.
Yeah, Holes. Holes was a good one.
It was a porno, right?
My favorite movie with him in it was Eagle Eye. But the one that he did really good in was Fury, the tank movie. I liked him. That was a fun movie.
What's that? That sounds good. What's that
with
about?
Brad Pitt and him and the guy who plays Punisher. It's a lot of good actors actually.
Yeah.
It's just about them being in that tank during the war and what those tank guys had to go through and how scary that thing is.
He's also was like one of the earliest with Transformers, like in the early Transformers days. He was in that. I think he's very talented, but he's probably done a fraction of what he could have done if he wasn't battling what he was battling.
Crystal Skulls too, right?
Oh yeah,
Indiana Jones.
Yeah. He was. He wasn't like the new Indiana Jones.
He was supposed to be.
I think he was like young Indiana Jones.
Everyone hated it. Yeah, they're like,
gross.
we're not doing that. They're like, all right, yeah, we were dumb guys. What were we thinking?
What was a table read that he did where he was drunk? Like everybody was in a movie and like Shia was on Zoom. I think he was wasted while he was doing it.
Well, he's also got that. There's like a girl that he dated forever that did a piece with Rolling Stone that, like, there are people, probably rightfully so, who are like, how has this guy ever been able to make a comeback? Because she made insane allegations about him beating her and torturing her mentally and physically and a bunch of different stuff. So, guy's
he's struggling.
He's a damaged human being. What else?
Aren't we all, John?
What else can I say? Did you have something else, Diz?
No, I was trying to find the movie. It's something with Brad Pitt, apparently.
Yeah, Pitt was in it. Like they were doing like a table read for it. It was a Zoom call.
Not in the movie, in real life.
No, in real life.
Trying out for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a charity table read.
Yes.
Of Fast Times at Richmond.
Oh,
that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Look at that. Teamwork, baby.
Makes the dream work.
Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we'll dig into the back half of John's Joints. I've got there's a story about a former UFC fighter who it really kind of ties into this whole conversation of people being charged different things than what you would think. There is now a happy ending. I'll bring you that and a conversation about why so many women love cold-blooded killers. We'll do that and a bunch more. Coming up next in John's Joints right here on Senning Show. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked into 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Our last update, head off ramp right lane blockage. Earlier crash 275 north in Hillsborough, ramp to eastbound I-4. Stop and go traffic to Lois. Nectar. Keep in mind fire 70.
instant curb appeal to detail.
Your plan, and all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated $1 a month. Enroll today.
What do you carry in your heart? Your hopes, your dreams, the ones you love. For everything your heart holds, Advent Health's cardiovascular experts are here to map and repair it, strengthen and heal it, to carry you further than you ever expected, to help you feel whole. Visit FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. This February, the key to your heart unlocks a brand new Toyota and savings on everything under the sun. Everything. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My best advice to you when hiring a lawyer for your injury case is simple. If you know court personnel, ask them who they'd hire. They know. If you know an insurance adjuster, ask them. They know. And then ask them about us. Ask them about Morgan & Morgan. They know. I look forward to talking to you soon. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm for the people. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
Monster Jam returns to Raymond James for 2 pulse-pounding, electrifying shows Saturday night, February 28th and Sunday afternoon, March 1st. Catch Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Megalodon, Sparkle Smash, and your favorite monster trucks. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and experience Monster Jam.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. More good weather continues right into the second half of the week. Mostly clear and mild tonight, 62. Some patchy fog is likely. Coming up on Wednesday, more sunshine. Great day. High temperatures approaching 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Of John's Joints. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy, and that is the host of Drew Garabo Live. Drew Garabo heading your way in about 20 minutes. John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. If you are passionate about keeping your car clean or you just want a quality wash, there is only one answer, and it's Bubble Down. They've got those spacious tunnels. They have spacious vacuums, which those are nice because you won't be bumping into your neighbor. But the long wash tunnels aren't just a cool, fun, bright ride, which they are, but they mean your car will be cleaner. And with the unlimited membership plan, you never have to worry about a dirty car. You can go through as many times as you'd like. They've got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you pull down. This song, Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs. I do love Luke Combs, but I picked it for a reason. There will soon be a new spot to dance, sing, and party at Universal Orlando City Walk, and you will not want to forget the cowboy boots or the hat because country singer Luke Combs announced on Tuesday that his Category 10 country bar, restaurant, and event venue would open its third location, a 3-story location in Orlando at City Walk. The flagship location in Nashville opened in 2024. A second is opening up in Vegas. And he said, I know Orlando is a worldwide destination spot, so I'm super pumped and humbled that we're getting to open a location there. My wife is from Florida, so we're both super excited about this. I'm glad to be bringing our brand of first-class service and awesome tunes to the Sunshine State. Where is it?
So it's in City Walk.
No, but I know. What is it replacing?
Nothing. I'm in a couple of theme park
what
Facebook
is it?
groups.
Do you have an idea of the space?
I do. They're building a new structure for it.
Oh,
so all I can think of is like right around from where Cowfish is, I think.
Okay, I'm with you.
There might be a new 3-story structure going up there, but people are like, oh my God, are you taking away Margaritaville?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
When I saw it this morning, I just saw the picture, and when I saw it, I thought, okay, that's Margaritaville. That looks like they're turning Margaritaville, trading out Jimmy for.
Nope, people still love that Margaritaville.
I think a country themed, especially in 2026, a country themed venue and place where people can. Go and boot, scoot, and boogie all night. So in the other one, and they believe it's going to be the same, it will have 5 different like bars within the bar.
Oh, cool.
They have the Honky Tonk, the Hurricane Hall. That's Hall, not Hall. Like I got to do some hauling. The Still, 5 Leaf Clover Sports Bar, and the I Rooftop Bar, all part of the Category 10. Bar coming to Universal City Walk. Chances you think probably not realistic to have it done by Halloween Horror Nights. Probably.
I would say probably not, but you never know with those guys, those Imagineers.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that would be crazy, especially if they are building it from scratch.
Yeah, we're out there next Friday, by the way.
Oh, really?
Broadcasting live. Yeah,
nice.
Doing it for Mardi Gras.
Oh, nice. Do you know who's performing the night that you're out there?
I looked. I don't think it's someone I'm super into, but I think it might be. I kind of forgot. And then the next day is, of course, Just Call Mo's mini golf event.
Nice.
Hold on. I got to find out who's performing.
Take
a guess. I just want to see how close you are.
3 Doors Down.
Bad guess.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
All right. I don't seem to have
Brad
the.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Okay. Amy Winehouse. John Schneider.
Keep going.
Tom Wopat.
Nope. It's
John Ritter.
Oh, no. Actually, this is pretty cool.
Who?
For Black History Month, they're having Jesse Jackson out.
That's really weird because I just won a charity luncheon with him. I was a high bidder in a charity auction, and I get to go to lunch with Jesse.
Oh, dude, wait. Oh, this is so great.
Who is it?
So great.
Richard Belzer?
No. You couldn't even probably think of it if you tried. That's February 28th, I believe, right?
That is correct.
That is the weekend
Well,
when you're there on the 27th, but
Yep.
the 28th is the day that we're talking about.
Who is it?
RuPaul.
I love RuPaul.
Nice.
RuPaul. RuPaul always and forever will remind me of that bit we did with Miguel where we sang the RuPaul Christmas song. Hey sis, it's Christmas.
Just get to put
Something on your wish list.
Oh man, that was such a great idea by Miguel. What was it? Headphone karaoke?
Yeah, I don't know if they took that with them wherever they went, but we did that. That was, if you'll remember, that was the forgotten Drew Saves Christmas. That was when we were in the studio for COVID.
I don't even count that as a Drew Saves Christmas.
Yeah, that man. Sometimes have you guys noticed this? And it could just be completely random. Have you noticed like more random content coming across your algorithm that seems to be from the COVID era, like with people with masks on?
Oh, no, I have not.
Have you thought of that? Okay. It could just be me, but it's been 2 days in a row where multiple videos have popped up that are just, I guess, must be old videos where people are doing pranks or doing whatever they're doing, and it's from the COVID era. And, the conspiracy theorist would say they're conditioning us.
Oh.
Dude, they're trying to.
We're back, baby.
They're trying to get us.
Freaking moments when we would sit here in this studio and there were plexiglass panels
with wieners on them.
And then as soon as we went to break, we had to put our masks on.
Yes, that was so dumb.
So aggravating.
Dude, that could have been the end of me. COVID could have been not from dying from COVID, but the whole. Because I didn't take the vax. So what did I have to do? We had to test every week.
Oh, the nose test.
Oh, yeah. And some lady was trying to get him fired.
Yeah. So there was an issue, and there was somebody who worked here, and I wasn't good at it. I'll tell you, I was not responsible or reliable on it, which,
Facts.
I'll take that out. I'll take that out. And she pushed it up the chain and pretty much was like, he should be gone. And
ended my friendship with this lady.
Yeah.
She's no longer here?
No, she's
not.
Here.
I killed her. I had her
long
killed.
gone?
Yeah. Yeah, she is. But still, it was crazy.
Damn.
Couldn't believe it. Like wanted to get rid of a rising star who was vital to my show because he was late in posting his test results to our portal because we weren't vaxxed.
Could have been worse. You could have sent in the same results that you had every time.
I was gonna say that was really just the learning curve of, well, you really just got to take a picture of one test and then you're covered for the rest of your life.
That never occurred to me. There I was every week, like Q-tip up the nose, squirt.
I used to sniff food and go, I can smell that. I'm good.
We're good.
Send in this photo.
Did you guys ever lose your taste or smell when you got the vid?
One time.
Same.
One time, I think.
It was the breath that I felt when I was sleeping one night, and I thought I was getting sick, and I go, is this the bad breathing? Is this what they're talking about?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What a weird, man.
What a time.
It is. Like, time has been removed. And I remember we were having that crazy conversation where I was like, I can't believe it's been this long. But it is. People say it, but it's just a thing. It's just a thing. Like, there's no gravity held. And if you lost somebody, you worked in a hospital, you saw things up close, obviously your life is completely different if you're in a realm where you lived through it in a different way. But for the masses, it's a footnote. That happened during COVID. Yeah, we did that during COVID. Like, this era of almost 2 years where we couldn't be around people, we couldn't go to events, and everything was affected. It's like the dirty little secret of American society that we almost pretend didn't really happen.
I remember having arguments, or debates, I guess is a better word, with people who'd be like, this is going to be our new life. This is it for the rest of our life. Oh. We're definitely changing. It will never go back to normal. I go, we'll be good.
Thank God we did.
Yeah.
Remember, I didn't see Sarah for a month because she was working in healthcare, and this is like when you thought COVID was going to kill you.
Yeah.
So we were just in a new relationship, and I'm just like, we can't see each other.
Yeah.
And after a month, I'm like, I'd rather die than be without you.
Spit in my mouth. What a time!
Hey.
What a time!
That's love.
When we were at the Bolts game that I took my buddy to a few weeks back, they were playing the Canadiens, which reminded me that's who we saw play Bolts for the Stanley, the night they won the Stanley Cup.
Super spreader.
And dude, that was undeniably a super. I'll never forget how excited we were. They won the cup. We were there. We were so deeply invested. We got with the people. You got with the people at Eulalie.
Yep.
We had an awesome broadcast plan to be posted up right on the side of the boat parade for the Lightning Championship boat parade.
Yeah.
And
two things happened.
Two things happened.
Bad storm, if you'll remember.
It stormed terribly that day.
Yeah, so we were like, we maybe should pull the broadcast, and then I got COVID.
Yeah, well, I think the COVID came. And that was well within the window of, I think, That was your first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember you called me and I'm like, oh God. Like it was it's like, oh no.
And we had been, that was my birthday weekend.
Oh, that's the thing.
That week you watch you, we've been preparing food together, sharing joints.
I literally have pictures of Drew blowing out the candles on his cake that we all ate while actively having COVID.
Dude, I had a dry cough, which I thought was from like the air conditioner or whatever. And I remember going back home with Sarah. We went out to breakfast and I couldn't stop dry coughing. I'm like, didn't even occur to me. And then I started to feel run down. I'm like, maybe I'll just do one of those like CVS, like, they gave me the results and I had to tell him and Danielle and Sarah, like, I've probably infected you and none of you got it.
Yeah, not then at least. It took a minute longer, but
what doesn't kill us makes
the broadcast. I remember, I almost feel like, no, I didn't get it right then. I guess I'm just remember sitting at home watching the parade because I'm feeling like I was sitting there watching it sick, but I guess I was just watching it. And that was when Yanni Gord took the little hand truck thing and was skating. I remember, thank God nothing bad happened there because the fact that they kept the party going when there was lightning strikes just taking place right there. I remember he was like up on a metal rigging there in the middle, in the middle of a lightning storm.
Oh,
hell yeah, that's how we partied.
That was the number one BS year, right?
Yeah.
With Kucherov.
That was the one. Let me hit on these real quick. Former UFC fighter Cain Velasquez had an emotional reunion with his family following his release from prison less than a year into a 5-year sentence for attempting to shoot a man accused of molesting his child. The 43-year-old was released on parole Sunday from a California state prison after being credited with 1,283 days served, including time spent in the county jail leading up to his 2024 trial. An emotional video capturing Velasquez reuniting with his children and his family after being dropped off in a van. The fighter's son and daughter are seen running up to him. He publicly expressed remorse over the incident and reached a deal with prosecutors to avoid a potential sentence of 30 years to life. This was because I think he did. The guy faces charges of lewd acts on a minor and pled not guilty. So, I mean, whether or not he did it, I was always presented to me as he knew that he did it, and then he tried to shoot him. And I don't know a dad that wouldn't try to shoot the kid that molested your kid.
No, and I think the problem was the molester was driving with his elderly dad, and the dad got shot.
Away.
Oops.
He was like driving away at the time. Man, we watched a little bit of the documentary, and I remember hearing about this guy because I want to say he tried to sue Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto, for using
the Joker face guy.
Yeah, for using his license. Wade Wilson confessed to the savage murder of 2 women. Yet even that brutally failed, that has failed to repel thrones of admirers. The so-called Deadpool killer has hundreds and hundreds of letters coming into prison every day from women who are insanely in love with this guy. And it is not this isn't a one-off thing. There is something with probably all killers, but certain killers where they are just inundated with horny women who want to have pen pal relationships with them. Sometimes these guys even get married behind bars. It is just a wild social case to figure out why so many women love murderous psychopaths.
I think it's probably got to do with that. We get the white knight syndrome. We want to save a damsel in distress. Maybe the other way around. They're like, I can fix him.
Yeah. You ever heard of that, Diz?
No, I do know a lot of girls love the bad boys. So,
the Paramount Plus true crime documentary examined the case of the 31-year-old who shares a name with the Marvel Comics character. It features new interviews with former girlfriends. This dude was just a psycho. He was just like, if somebody's just born bad, this is the guy. On October 7th, 2019, he strangled, I believe, his girlfriend at the time, Kristen Melton, after meeting her. Later that day, he beat and strangled and ran over another woman with his car after spotting her on the street. He was arrested the next day after confessing to the murders during a series of phone calls with his father. But he had been doing bad things for decades. His appearance drew widespread attention. His head and face are heavily tattooed, including swastikas etched on both sides of his smile and the grotesque stitched smile like the Joker on his face.
That guy's something else.
He really is. You know who also? There's a couple that I remember that always were lusted after. Scott Peterson.
Yep.
And the guy, I remember you watched the documentary not that long ago, Diz. The guy that murdered his kids and his wife in Colorado.
Chris, not Smith, Nile, Chris Ryan, Chris
Watts.
Chris Watts. That's
Chris Watts. That's another guy who just has them lined up. Who just, I don't know whether they think they can fix him or they just want to be close to a bad boy. It's definitely a thing out there.
Didn't they have that one guy who was like the mugshot guy?
Oh
model?
yeah. I just saw him yesterday. He's like a super successful model still.
Yeah, because he married the lady whose dad owned the whole business.
Yeah. Dude,
locked down
that
that
guy is undeniably like a beautiful man.
He's
handsome.
He looks like he was sent from above to do nothing but be beautiful. Like he's just like his eyes, his whole face.
Yeah.
And I don't think he killed anybody, so he gets a pass.
What did he do?
Yeah, I think he was like armed robbery, maybe. Yeah,
barely a crime.
Who hasn't done that every now and again? All right, don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your direction in mere moments. We'll be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. with an action-packed Senning Show. We've got Just Call Mo will be on the line with us at 1:30, and then at 2 o'clock, Mark from the Pinellas podcast is going to join us, and we're going to do the top 5 dives in Pinellas County. I am a sucker for a dive bar, and he's always digging into local gems around the county, so he'll sit in with us for a minute. We'll find out what's going on with his life and talk dive bars in Pinellas. And then Thursday, put it on the calendar, circle it. The 24-hour radio-thon begins with all proceeds going to John Hopkins All Children's. We do hope you'll be a part of it and donate anything that you can. But before we get out of here for the day, we love telling you about our buddy, Jeff Borum.
Oh, you mean the guy who might have a buyer for your home when you haven't even listed it yet? That is how Jeff Borum rolls, and that's why he needs to be your real estate guy.
I think for some people, there's a misconception. You think of the idea of moving, and it's like, oh, new beginnings, new home, how fun, how nice. Sometimes it's stressful, and it can be, because of something bad. If you went through a divorce, a lot of times you have to sell the home that you had together, and in most situations, find 2 new homes. So if you find yourself in a stressful situation, you've got to call Team Borum because they pride themselves on taking the stress out of the home buying and selling process. So make the call today to Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty.
Jeff's your guy. You will buy your home. He will sell your home. He will rent your home. A litany of options await you. He lives here. He works here. He plays here. He's your guy. He's ours too. BORHAM for Team Borum.
Thank you, Diz. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, JoJo. Goodbye.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Keene or Starkey Road in Pinellas. A crash at East Bay Drive, primarily affecting northbound and southbound Keene, Starkey. Incident Drew Street, eastbound at US 19. Continuous congestion in Hillsborough. Earlier crash that has since been cleared on the off-ramp to I-4. Still backing up traffic a bit. The Selman, pretty clogged too. Headed toward downtown, back to Gandy. This is Eric with traffic.
At IDC, we honor the legacy of the one and only Keith LeClaire.
We refuse to be beat on any diamond, any price, anywhere. You cannot get any closer to the source in International Diamond Center.
His competitive spirit, his leadership, his passion for quality.
The finest quality at the best price, guaranteed. Anybody that sees it on her hand, they're going to be on, where'd you get that diamond?
And who can forget Keith's fun side?
If you don't come to IDC, you are nuts. You're going to get a bigger, better diamond for less at IDC, period.
As we mourn his passing, Keith LeClaire's spirit will always be alive and well at IDC. And his other family members carry on his legacy. His voice, his teachings, his vision will continue to guide us into the future. And the core values of IDC will never change.
I want you to be protected. I want you to make sure you're getting what you paid for. It's a commitment from our family. It's our blood. It's our heart behind it. It's our trust. It's our integrity.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Listen to me and mark your calendar now for Sunday, March 15th for Sharkapalooza, Second Amendment Festival and Range Day. It's a try before you buy, an all-you-can pew-pew experience featuring some of the biggest names in the game, like Genesis Arms, Sons of Liberty, Staccato, 6 Hour, Exigent Defense, Dead Air Silencers, and more. Limited tickets are still available online now at sharkcoasttactical.com. This event will sell out. Purchase your tickets now and join us at Guncraft Range in Ruskin, Florida for our full-scale Range Day. Test fire guns and suppressors from your favorite firearm brands in the industry.
It's time for a clean slate at Crown Honda. We're clearing the lot of all past year's Honda models, like a new Honda Civic LX, just $219 a month, or a new Honda Accord LX, only $209 a month. But hurry, the clean slate sale runs this month only. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service.
Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. This February, the key to your heart unlocks a brand new Toyota and savings on everything under the sun. Everything. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 a month with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you